If y'all want to play the game, we got a game. Wendy put it in the chat. Look like she's speaking to me with the same one in the chat. So if y'all want to take a look at it, if y'all want to do it, we roll with it. If you don't, we keep on rolling.
Okay.
Hit them groups on me, Nick. The groups.
Oh yeah, y'all know that.
How long we got to join? One more round.
Yeah, probably about 15 seconds. Between 15 and 30 seconds.
Going on after this one?
Yeah, it should be. Wait a minute.
Mike on. What's up, good people? I'm your main man, William Hussey 365.
And I'm your girl, Ashley Good, better known as Ash Dash when I come to your city.
Hey. And I'm Kimberly Hussey, also known as Miss Chewy Monroe.
That's right. And shout out to Wendy Armstrong. She couldn't be here tonight, but we're going to hold it down for her because we are
Not So Average Podcast. Hey. Oh. It was lingering.
That's what's up. So, ladies, how was your weekend?
Woo.
So I guess
Same thing. Jinxies.
Even though it's Mother's Day, our mother's job and duties is never done.
Okay.
So I had an amazing weekend. I'm trying to actually think what I did this weekend.
I told you, it's hard to remember. They be laughing at me. I be like, when you on the spot, you got to remember.
Okay.
What I did
You need to take everything when you leave. You be like,
no. Okay. It came to me, y'all. Okay, so Friday. Had an amazing day. Like, I was an It's All Good consignment. Don't forget to check me out, y'all. Run the road.
Hey.
Also, once I left It's All Good consignment, I went to the soft opening of this new establishment called the Hendrix.
All right now.
Hendrix. It is a super dope spot. It is predominantly looking like it's going to be for elite blacks and browns. Pretty dope. I met the owner, Jermon. Shout out to Jermon. So yeah, man, when you get a chance, check that out. It's on Battleground Avenue. And stay tuned. I'm gonna have a little something coming in there. So I did do that on Friday. On Saturday, I don't know what I do. I'm looking Sunday, Mother's Day. I did absolutely, positively, extremely nothing.
Hey.
And I'm grateful. Thank you to everyone for all the shout outs, hugs, text messages, gifts, monetary gifts.
Hey.
my son, brothers. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. But that's about it for me.
That was pretty nice. Good weekend. My weekend was not as exciting, but we're here.
No, that's right.
So this weekend we definitely celebrated Mother's Day. I spent Saturday with my mom and my kids, definitely family time. And then Sunday, we tore down some food. I'm talking about steak, lobster, hamburger steak. It was going down. So I'm thankful for that. Thank you for all the same thing, the happy Mother's Day wishes, greetings, all the gifts. That was so nice.
Right.
And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mother's Day is every day, but
Nacho mothers.
oh.
Yeah, good. That's right. Nacho mothers. That's right. Keep it going.
Nacho women out here.
That's it.
Mothers that watch us.
I'm not
Not
your
your
mama.
average mothers.
Not your
Hey, not your average mothers.
Okay, there we go. I was like,
You still finish my sentence for me.
I was trying to. I couldn't even fill in that blank. I was like, not your mama.
No, yeah, not your average.
Not your average.
Losing my mind. You know, you think so.
I love it.
Yeah. And I heard you say, yeah, not quite. With your birthday in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
coming up. I'm
I'm
starting to get to the. I'm transforming. The Geminis are almost here.
Whoa, the Taurus just got here.
Oh, we got Taurus in the building.
There y'all know.
They move 5 minutes.
There y'all know. We about to shake the table.
Super dope, super dope. My weekend was well, man. Busy as usual. I get a lot of work done on the weekends, unusually. But it's my peaceful time. It's my peaceful place. So we enjoyed it, had a good time. Yeah. And I still can't remember. I went to church with my mama. Went to church with my mama Sunday. I do remember that one. Had a great Mother's Day. Salute to all the mothers out there. And we back. On this Nacho Average Monday. And we ready for a great episode. Y'all ready for a great episode?
Yes.
Let's get it. What y'all do out there over the weekend? Put it in the comments. Let us know what you have going on. Or if you got something coming up, put it in the comments. That's right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Without further ado, we're going to bring my brother up. The one and only Dr. Gene Blackman, representing establishment coaches. We got the workshop coming up this weekend, y'all. Give it up to my brother, Dr. Gene Blackman.
Y'all next to
You know your family, but
Okay.
I don't know what we do without Dr. G.
Okay.
Let's get it.
So, we have Dr. Gene in the building. So listen, before we get started, make sure when you guys see established and safe cultures, that flyer going around on social media, please make sure you register these kids.
Yes.
Listen, everybody always say, what these kids gonna do? Listen, don't bet it now. School is about to be out. Go ahead and get these kids involved and locked in. It will be unlimited amount of mentors there. It's going to be a dope event. I'm actually doing a workshop, but please make sure you hit the button and go ahead and register those kids, man. It's for their own good and your own good too. Don't call us when it's almost too late now. I'm telling you now. It's never too late. We'll never give up on the kids.
That's right. And as you can see, Ms. Keidron put the registration in the links. Thank you, sis.
Yes.
And all the establishment coaches. Yes. Let's get to it, James. What we got this weekend, my brother? Let's start with the time,
we have
location.
An amazing workshop. It's going to be at Warnersville.
That's right.
It's going to be Southside.
Let's get it.
It's going to be at 11 o'clock from 11 to 3. And we're going to do what we always do. We're going to have our social emotional development activities going on, our personal development presented by no other than Ash.
Can I get some hand claps, please?
We're going to have kids financial literacy. We're going to have what we call real talk. We're going to also have conflict resolution and critical thinking. Kids yoga and fitness. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, man.
Yes.
That's super dope. But we gonna tour this summer though.
Yeah.
I know one is built this week, but what we got, let's go ahead and lay it out for the rest of the summer as well. But we want y'all to definitely come out this Saturday to Warnersville. But May 18th we at Warnersville, May 25th we at Glenwood, June 1st we at Windsor, June 15th we'll be at Peeler, June 29th we'll be at Craft, July 13th we'll be at Brown Center, July 27th we'll be back at Windsor Center, August 10th we'll be back at Peeler, August 24th we'll be at Glenwood, and September 7th we'll be back at Warnersville. So we're going to start with Warnersville and end with Warnersville, y'all.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all tap into any of those locations now, Gene.
Yes, sir.
if they missed the first one, and that's their side of town, that's their neighborhood,
Mhm.
and they feel like that's the one they should attend, are they able to come to one that might be at Windsor or Craft or Brownston as well?
So for clarity, the kids can come out to all 10 if their parents can get them out there for all 10.
Wow.
Like we can never have our hands on kids too much.
Right.
So if they want to attend all 10, that's fine. If they want to attend the ones that's in their neighborhoods, that's fine. If they want to attend the ones that their dates, will allow them to, that's fine too. We can't see these kids and lay hands on these kids too much.
That's right, man. We love it, man. We love it.
Absolutely.
So, what was the vision behind this particular? Let's call it I say tour, but what made you set it up this way to do so many recreation centers back to back to back? Because I know we do the annual one. That one is amazing. If y'all haven't went to that one, y'all in for a treat. But we normally do one big. So, what made you want to break it down and tap into different neighborhoods with this go around?
Well, being honest, it only made sense. We do amazing workshops as a team, and we have been doing them at Abundant Life Ministries.
Shout out to them too. They've been hosting
Yes.
Pastor Edward Kirkpatrick, Apostle Edward Kirkpatrick,
shout out to him.
has been allowing us to use his facilities. But we just felt like there was a portion of the community that was missing out, and we knew that Park and Rec had those kids, particularly at what we would call the hot spots: Windsor, Warnersville, Pillar, Glenwood, and then we decided we was going to extend it to Craft and Brown as well.
Nice.
But we wanted to snatch some of those neighborhood kids, so we were able to create a partnership with Parks and Rec, and a big shout out to the Greensboro Police Department Assistant Chief Stephanie Mortis.
Okay, Stephanie.
Assistant Chief Austin, and Chief Thompson.
Okay.
They all really realized that we can't police ourselves out of what's going on in the community concerning violence.
Right.
And so they made a conscious decision to invest in organizations that's out here doing work on the grassroots level.
That's right.
And so they sponsored this whole tour.
Oh, nice.
They sponsored this whole tour.
Yes.
Typically, we don't like to have these type of partnerships with the police because they tend to kind of co-opt and try to create ownership of what you're doing.
Right.
But they really said, we already see what y'all doing.
Wow.
We're investing in it and we're stepping back.
Nice.
So I give them a big shout out for that.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. So what's the goal? What's the end results with the youth? We want to come in, we invite them in, we like register, sign up. But what's the end result? What would they walk away with when they leave establishing Safe Coaches?
Man, that's a great question. So it's actually two things. One is we want them to see community leaders loving on them. You know what I mean? Sometimes man, you just need love. You know what I mean? You need to feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to love them, these kids. But the main objective is for them to walk away with the tools to navigate through conflict.
Come on.
Because typically what we see is conflict and then violence. We go straight to 100. You know what I mean? Like that's how we supposed to respond to it.
Right.
But we're going to walk them through some tools and options so that when they're faced with conflict, they have these choices before they get the violence.
Right, most definitely. It's more like they'll learn how to respond instead of react.
They'll learn how to respond, how to react. They'll just learn tools because here's the thing, man. Like we're going to be faced with conflict as long as we deal with people for the rest of our lives.
Most definitely.
Whether it's family, friends, co-workers, or whatever the case may be.
Yes.
And our thing is to say, number one, if you can get through the moment, it might not even be that serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get out of the moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
So sometimes we get caught up in the moment. So how can I navigate through that moment? What options do I have when I'm in that moment before I just get to wilding out to where I make a decision where I can't take something back?
Right.
And yeah, absolutely. And like losses,
Yeah, that's super dope, man. I'm happy to be a part of it. We happy to be a part of it. Give them age groups one more time.
7 to 18.
7 to 18.
7
That's
to
wide range,
18.
baby.
It is a wide range, but
Yeah.
man, we have the team, man,
Yes,
to really
yes.
do that. We divide them up by ages, man.
Yeah,
And
beautiful
we
thing.
just, we have them going through the different presentations, man, and it's really, really awesome, bro.
That's what's up. Give that date and time and location one more time for this Saturday.
So it's the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be at Warnersville Rec Center, and it will be from 11 to 3. Please have your kids there around 10:45.
That's right, y'all.
Please.
And can we put the link up one more time? If you want to register your child or a child in the community, a family member, please do from 7 to 18 years old. Please hit the link. Make sure you register them. Even if you don't register, can they still just come out? Maybe they like, man, I don't know how to do all this new technology stuff. What can those type of people do?
If you're having issues with that, please inbox one of us, because here's the thing: if we have 150 kids register, we're probably going to have food and gifts and things of that nature for 150 kids.
Right.
And so we wouldn't want your kid to come out and they not get the same things that the other kids get. So it would be a blessing to everybody if you register ahead of time. If you're having issues registering, please inbox one of us and we'll get it worked out for you.
That's right. That's right. We super excited. Ladies, y'all got any questions for the doctor?
Basically, I just want to say, like, good stuff, man. Good stuff as always, Dr. Jean, man. I greatly appreciate it. I learn a lot every time I come to the workshops. I'm like, oh, man. Look, like, the kids never cease to amaze me. Good kids, like, so it's just so, like, it's such a blessing to pull that out of kids. Because you have these kids, when they first get in there, they're quiet. By the time they leave, talking, they just, coming up out of their shell, and it just takes a village. So just keep doing it. I'll definitely be in the building every single day I can make it, and register those kids.
Register those kids.
Get them kids down there, yes. So I guess for me, now that we've had a few workshops, what do you feel like is the most impactful thing that you've seen at our workshops?
That's a tough one, because when I say it's a culture shifting workshop, it is a culture shifting workshop.
Yes.
Like I peeked in Ash Bash class and saw how kids were confident and how they were taking certain outfits and putting it together, and we're talking outfits that doesn't cost a lot. So she's showing you how to be confident.
Yes.
And put together an outfit that doesn't cost a lot, and the kids were like, you could just see them transform, and I've seen the real talk where like some real jewels were dropped on the kids. I've seen the financial literacy class,
yes,
where the kids are learning about money.
Yes.
I've seen the social emotional class where kids were literally walking in as if they didn't love themselves, wrestling with that, and then hugging themselves on the way out. You
absolutely.
know what I mean? I've seen Black kids doing yoga.
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
now.
Antidotes.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even know what yoga was.
Yes.
They're doing yoga and affirmations.
Yes.
And, like, it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. So, and then on top of that, like, a lot of the parents stick around. So they're getting fed.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So they're getting fed. So, like, every aspect of the workshops are really amazing to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
one more thing, what is something that parents, volunteers, whoever is a part of this workshop, what is something that we can do to prepare these kids to come there and get and be their best and get what they need? What is something that we can do on the outside?
So I feel like if you can just get them there, if you can get them there, like a lot of times if you tell some kids it's a workshop coming up, they probably not going to, voluntarily want to go.
Right.
But I feel like it's your job as a parent to get them there, and we can kind of take it from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you've always said that you don't want it to be a school type thing outside of school.
Absolutely.
And I feel like it's definitely stayed true to that the whole time, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Doc.
It's time.
I also want to add, like, we as community leaders and community activists and community servants, we get calls, text messages, inboxes all the time about mentorship for your kids.
Yes.
This is the time
Yes.
to sign your kids up for this and bring them out. They will get a plethora of mentors
Yes.
in one walk. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying, at these workshops. So please bring them out.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Most definitely. Thank you so much, God. We appreciate you. And we'll see you
Thank
this
y'all.
Saturday, my brother, at Watersville from 11 to 3.
11 to 3.
11 to 3.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all listen to them kids now.
Yeah.
That's right.
10:30.
All right now.
10:15.
Please. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes.
Yeah, we
All right, and
appreciate
if you
y'all.
guys have any questions, just feel free to inbox either one of us. And also, Keidre and Coleman is in the comments and put a contact number, physical contact number, if you guys would need to actually speak with someone. So
Absolutely, and it's a
much.
volunteer link as well. If you can put that in there, we can never have too many volunteers and too many people loving on these kids.
Hey, we love it, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you for your time, my brother.
Appreciate
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
y'all. Love y'all. Yeah.
Okay, guys, so listen.
Yep.
Y'all know this is Nacho Average Podcast, and this is the award-winning Nacho Average Podcast. Coming live from Nacho Studios. Didn't that sound good? I know.
Hey.
So look, we have an amazing guest with us here today. And without further ado, let me tap into our lovely audience. So T Nice Rose, thank you so much for always tuning in every single day.
Yes.
We
Love you, T
appreciate
Nice.
you. And she said, I hope you all had a great weekend.
Yes.
Malik Good Vibes is in the building.
Malik.
Happy Mother's Day to y'all.
Yes,
He
yes.
said, you know the Geminis are up next. We are the best.
That part, Malik. And I didn't think nobody else felt that way.
I could have
Yeah.
skipped that comment.
Amazing comment, Malik.
Elizabeth Rankin says Jean Blackman. And make sure you guys tap on the link if you have time to volunteer. Keidre Coleman, shout out to Keidre. She has put all the information in the links for you guys. And please make sure you check out Fitz Apparel as well. Elizabeth Rankin says 7-on-7 flag football, which is also a part of Establish Your Safe Cultures. It's a 7-on-7 football league. If you click on Jean Blacksmith's information or Keidre Coleman, you will see, or any of us, you will see the link for that as well. It's coming up soon in June, but before that, make sure you register these kids so they can come to Establish Your Safe Cultures and get ready for the league. You see where we're going with this? Okay, thank y'all. So the ages are 7 to 18 for the workshop. Malik Goodbye says the kids are the future, must start the building process.
Yes.
He also said, good to hear that the police is stepping up as well. Shamisa Robinson, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. And Malik Goodbye says, keep up the good work, King. Keidre says, Team Gemini.
Hey, it's almost time, y'all.
G in the building. Thank you guys so much. All right, Will, who do we have here in Nacho Average Studios with us today?
All right, so without further ado, I don't even want to take too much time introducing my brother. I'm ready to get to it, man. He's familiar with the plan. He's been around for a while. Another great Dudley alumni from the Black Historical Black High School on this earth, man. I'm telling you, a big dog, a big boss in the truck industry, visionary, the CEO himself, my brother, Mabry Young. What's up, fellas?
My good brother.
You
ain't got to get up.
I'm
You
here,
gotta
lady.
get up. You gotta get up.
Hi, Mabry.
Look at you, Ray.
Yes, how you
Well,
doing?
thank you.
T Nice One says maybe you know
That's my dog.
we go back to Jack and Jill.
Man.
Nice.
Hey, baby, make sure you show some love to Wendy, too. She said, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give him a pass.
That's what's up.
Better see you next time.
How you doing, my brother? How you doing?
I'm great, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Yes, man. We were trying to put this together for a minute. We finally made it happen, man.
Finally made it happen.
And we definitely thank you for blessing our platform, man, because you're a busy brother, man, and you could be anywhere in the world today, but you want to
Gotta
be
make
here
it
with our
time.
show.
Gotta make it.
We
It's
appreciate it.
important. Like I told you earlier, it's important. We gotta have this
Yeah.
conversation.
And you know one thing about you, my brother, I think a lot of people see you in business and you're doing so well, but people don't look at what you do for the community and how much the community means to you. And even just like at I Am King Network when we was at Dudley, this brother showed up. He just showed up. He didn't call. He didn't
I
tell
ain't
me.
calling you. That's all you for. I got to speak to you about some stuff too. I got some stuff. We'll talk.
Yeah, but he always got for the community, man. But I wanted to thank you personally, man, for having our back and just showing that love, man. And a lot of people don't know that about you. So before we start, just talk a little bit about what the community means to you.
It means everything. We all came from.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely.
So it's kind of like, I think it's our job and our duty to give back.
Yeah.
That doesn't always necessarily mean monetary.
No,
they need to see us physically.
Yeah.
I think the more they see us, the more it pushes them.
Yeah, for sure.
My spirit of them is I was you one.
I was you one time. That's what I said. Yeah.
Any mistake you think you're gonna make, mischief, whatever,
Yeah.
I did. You did it. So, we gotta give back.
That's what's up, man.
It's just simple. It
Salute
ain't
to you,
hard.
brother. Yeah, it ain't hard. And that's what I tell people. It ain't hard. And
Send me
that's how
sinuses too, y'all.
Even with all you
It's all good.
You can pass this time.
Yeah.
Next time. Next time. I know, man, there's already a lot of
Since we always keep it open.
Okay. We'll see how we feel tomorrow.
Well, that's what's up, man. So
No, I want to
No,
I want to appreciate y'all. Y'all doing a great thing in the community. And I gotta give.
Oh,
In the first 5 minutes.
When do you miss out?
Yay!
You can, matter of fact, I want you to do it.
Okay. They all the same or different?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
It's a little bit different, but yeah, that's my gift to y'all. My
Appreciate it, man.
Are we
Y'all doing
unboxing?
such a great thing.
Are we opening them now?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
It's not color
And it's a Stanley Cup, $40 piece.
Oh my gosh!
I run down prices.
It's still Mother's Day.
Some more stuff in here. Oh, we got a gift card.
Hey,
I got
do you think you got that 3 more weeks?
That's my
a Starbucks. Ooh.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
We got the
Ooh.
Stanley Cups.
I got sheets.
We got the Starbucks.
Oh,
yeah.
We got the
Let's talk
gift
that.
card. Okay, we
Wow.
got the
We got
the sheet
We got a gift challenge.
We got-
going on.
That's what it is.
And a
So he
Starbucks.
started a gift challenge. So we got
Okay, you should have raised them all.
Trucking ain't dead.
And the motto was what? Trucking ain't dead.
Hey,
Y'all be scared.
I
Let
love
me tell
it.
you something. The next time y'all come on my church,
Yeah, but Breezy, support these people, man.
Challenge.
Yeah,
okay?
support these people, man. Y'all work hard, man. You know,
Almost ready.
We appreciate you
that's
so
one for
much.
women as well. So
Okay.
whatever color y'all want to figure out about you.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
I want to celebrate y'all, man.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
We
Thank you so
did.
much. So y'all heard that it's a gift challenge.
Gift
now.
challenge.
So as a guest, you gotta come with it now. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all, but
Yes.
you just set the bar to take.
Said it.
So like, moving forward, y'all have to put with some gifts. You feel me?
We gonna say leave the gifts at the door.
Yeah, let's have some fun, though, man.
It's
Let's have
not
fun.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's jump into it. So,
Anybody know me? This ain't still. We having a good time.
that's right. It's family.
We'll cut up a
Have a
little.
conversation. We're gonna make it
Exactly.
simple and smooth,
Yep.
but we're gonna make it good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So let's jump into it. So where you actually from? A lot of people don't know of you. They know of you. They don't know about you.
Born and raised. I'm a real Greensboro baby.
Real breeze.
Real Elvis Hospital.
Hey, that's what's up.
Women's hospital at all. Richardson. You know what I mean? So yeah, born and raised
That's
Greensboro.
what's up, man.
Southside baby. Went
Hey.
to Wiley first.
Wiley first.
K through 2.
Okay.
Murphy.
Murphy,
Jackson.
Jackson.
Of course, I had to.
Had to go.
Had to go.
You was on your way to Smith, it sound like.
Oh, no, I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go.
What made you hit that left turn to go to this?
It's a no-brainer, man.
Oh, you just wanted to.
I had to go.
Okay. I said, because sometimes you
Had to
become a
go.
shift.
I'm
And
talking
you had
about
to
old
go.
school changing addresses.
Right.
Yeah, that.
It was hard back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah.
So you was back in the in my day. You was back when Brick Day was going on. We
100%.
get
I was
on
in
that.
94, 98.
Yeah, so they don't know them days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's real good.
Yeah.
Skip that all day.
All that, man. The best kid parties ever.
Absolutely.
Stay in school, kids.
Please.
But yeah. Most definitely. So how
Okay.
was life after that? Because when I know you from
All right,
back
I'll give you a
then,
quick rundown. So,
Okay.
went to Shaw University, 98. It was kind of like, I didn't have like big plans to go to college. My
Mhm.
mom went to Shaw.
yeah.
Later on in life, she went in her 40s. So her deal was you go to Shaw.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, you go to Shaw for a year.
Mhm.
If you don't like it, you can transfer or just figure it out.
Mhm.
I went, stayed and liked it. Went after IT degree.
Okay.
Got my IT degree.
Come on,
What
man.
happened was, so what happened, 9/11 happened. The IT industry crashed. So came back to Greensboro for a year in 03. I got a partner of mine. He was in Rock Hill. He's like, yo, man, you know, just come down to Charlotte. You know, Charlotte wasn't really Charlotte what it is.
Back then, yeah.
So I just left. It was like a Thursday. I was working at a law office in Greensboro doing some some admin work, fake IT work. And it was a Thursday, man. I had a partner of mine. He was just riding up and down, up and down the window.
Okay.
Up and down. And I was like, yo, man, life got more than this. So I took a lunch break, packed up my car, my clothes, and I just left. Changed my phone number, passing grand open. I ain't never looked back. I mean, quick stuff.
Wow.
So, yeah, man.
That's when you went to Charlotte.
I moved there in August of 03.
Okay.
Yeah, man, got the entrepreneur bug. I had all the odd end jobs from, I done worked at the bingo hall. I done worked at, you know what I'm saying, UPS. Yeah, man. So
trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out. Whole degree.
Right.
But just trying to figure it out.
And all this was in Charlotte.
All this was in Charlotte.
Yeah. And talk about that a little bit, because a lot of people think just because you get a degree that the job is waiting for you after school.
So let me take a step back. I went to A&T for a semester, or 2 semesters, 1 year.
Well, you still
I got into the what was it? MIS? No, that was UNC Charlotte. So MBA program at T. I chased that. It wasn't a good feel for me. So I transferred to UNC Charlotte for the I can't think what program. It was my MIS, something with information system. Might have been MIS. Did that for a semester. Didn't work out. So yeah, man, it's just, you know, people think just because you get the degree. I mean, I did the resume thing. I probably sent off 200 resumes. Wow. I couldn't get a data entry job. You know, fake, destiny, you know, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I tried it, man. It just wasn't a part of my ministry, I guess.
That's what's up. So what happened next? Because you doing the data job, you got the degrees.
Bingo.
When they start clicking.
Bingo. Oh, no, I wasn't clicking.
It
clicked for a while. Click wasn't clicking. I got a whole story about it. 100% we in there. Right. So what happened, I was working at the top of bingo. Like real bingo. Bingo, you know. Bingo. So yeah. Did that. Yeah, so I did that for like 2 years. Working at UPS. I had a partner of mine at a clothing store. I'll leave him names. He got a big boy store. He's doing well. So I ran his store for a while. We just kind of did a little partnership. That went left. So I got a cousin that was in IT heavy. This kind of where it started kind of like turning a little bit. Like 06, 07. So my cousin was the IT coordinator for a mental health company. The company got bought out. My cousin had all the information. So this is back CD-ROM days. So I'm kind of telling my age a little bit. So boom. So he's like, yo, cuz, I got all the information. You know what I mean? Here you go. You just do what you want to do. So I had my laptop, pulled it up. Everything, like all the policy procedures, the financials. So cool. I sat on it for like a year or two. Took a shot at it, didn't get in. Took another shot at it in 07. Boom, I got in. So didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna tell you how crazy like life works. So I had the company established. I was working for another company, but that almost that fear of failure. So I'm generating income with my own company, but I'm still working for another company.
Gotcha.
So quick story, what happened? He had some fraud going on. Called me to a meeting. He didn't like how I was operating. He didn't like what I was doing in the community. Basically, nothing fraud, but he didn't like it was control. He couldn't control. I'm coming up there with my golf clubs and motorcycle. Like, yo, how you see your clients? We had the whole thing going on. So boom, left, and just took off from there. That's when it started. That's when it kind of started getting a little buzz, and the mental health took off. Like it almost scared me, to be honest with you.
You took off that.
Yeah, you got to think. I was making probably $1,400 every 2 weeks. Pretty cool for 25 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then, you know, that number jumped to something, kind of crazy. So, that's kind of how I got my little buzz. And then, you know, what was next? I don't want to jump the gun. So what's
you right there.
I mean, I get the ground.
You right there. So when you got the buzz going, did you start saying, I need to invest in something else? I need to do something else.
Okay, so what happened? We'll get to the truck. So what happened? Money was good. Money, it was. That wasn't
a problem at that time. That ain't why you got in trouble.
No. It was no trouble. So what happened? I think it was 2012. The mental health industry, like, I don't know what happened. It was like some kind of implementation they put in place. Okay. They cut the rates in half. It was like January. I'll never forget. But I think what was happening, North Carolina was like the most abused mental health state in the country. It was like 25 million. Something crazy. So I mean, of course, you know us. You know, we get a little bit of money, a dealership. You know, hey, stop.
Yeah,
yeah. Spend your money how you want to spend it. But just to put it in layman's terms, you know, that's people money.
Yeah.
You know, do what you want, just don't put it in our face.
Right,
you know, right. But of course, you can't tell us that when we ain't had pocket.
Yeah.
So let me take a step back. I'm partying. I'm going crazy. One of my partners, I'm gonna leave him names. My main man is my wedding. So this is how the trucking buzz came up. So me and him, this is 935 days. Anybody remember 935? There you go. So we rock stars. So me and this dude together every single day. Every day. We party every day except for Monday. I'm talking about I can tell you every night we went. Shout out to Adolph too. Adolph kept saying crazy. Yeah, Cosmos meant those on. So anyway, boom, me and my man together every day. And so we were like, what happened? We had a whole little regiment partying all night. We get up, eat breakfast. So he's like, yo, let me run to the the apartments all up. He doing what he do. Leave it at that. So he'll always have to run to the office to do some paperwork. So I'm like, yo, what you doing? Like, you know, I know what he's doing, but on the business tip, what you doing? He's like, yo, I got a couple trucks in the road, you know, whatever. So all right, cool. I ain't tripping. You know? So I'm like, yo, what's up with this truck thing? We just in a casual conversation. I'm like, what's up with this truck thing you doing? Like, I don't know, man. It's, you know, I make a little 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 a week. It ain't really no money. Not for him, of course, but he doing what he do. So a light bulb. I'm like, hold on. If me and you together every single day, and you making $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000 every week, and you ain't doing like, yo, you might.
You with him every day. You see what he doing.
Right. Fast forward to like an OG big homie. He passed away a couple of years ago. You probably seen me post.
Yeah, I seen
changed my life up. So
New York too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you paying attention. You got his name. Hey, I'm a quote that he told me that I'm gonna kind of go back. And I'm like, yo, you can't be my friend, right? You're not my man if you're doing something you can't tell me how to do it. I'm speaking more monetary.
One more time, brother. That's I'm fat, big fat.
Yeah, that's when I'm supposed to become a so like, how you my friend, and I'm in position, but you won't give me the game to do it. And that's one of the parts I hate about the coach. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole other conversation. Yeah. I'm not trying to be rude to him, so I'm just.
It's okay. I'm all in.
So boom, like that's the relationship. So we're like, yo, you want to do trucking? Like, come on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say anybody who know me. I'm a clean cut dude, cap, and I'm the pretty boy dude back there. Yeah, all that. Like, yo, it ain't pretty. To be honest. All right, cool. So we get into it. I had the finances to do it. You know, so I got into it. It was cool. First 8 months was a little rocky, but it was cool. Like it was all right. So fast forward, like going back to 2012. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose my train of thought. So anyway, so what happened? Because I don't want to miss an important part. So what happened when 2012 happened, and the money stopped. And it didn't stop; just cutting half in mental health. Trucking still kind of doing what it do. So I'm like, yo, I just didn't want to put myself in a position where an entity has total control of my money. Going back to what you said, like diversifying. So mental health was getting a little rocky. All these implementations, I felt like I was doing more paperwork than I was actually servicing clients. I mean, we were pretty heavy. I had like 82 clients, you know, like 13, 14. I mean, it was a number. You know, I can tell you, I share that number offline. It was to walk away from it. But it was a good lesson for me because my heart went in. Just being very full, transparent moment. Yeah. So the money was good, but I cared about the kids, but I wanted that money. To be honest. So people always ask me now. I got a couple of partners. They might be on it. Yo, why would you leave that? So at the time, I'm gonna give you a rundown of mental health. Most people who know about the industry tell you. So from the height, of course, you got the state. Dealing with them. I had medical records to deal with. I got director operations. I got 15, 14 different personalities, which is therapists, clinicians, and I got all these clients to do. So I'm dealing with all these. The money's good, but the stress level's out the roof. So I'm doing this trucking. I got this truck and this drive. That's all I got. This truck, this drive. And these drivers been a handful too, but so it was like an easy transition, even though the money was different, but the potential was there. You know, so anyway, ask me a question. What you got? Because again, I don't want to. Oh no, you get to it. I'm intrigued now. All right, so cool. You started investing in the truck. All right, so truck 2 coming.
So the first truck, let's start right there. Did you own it or did you finance it?
100%.
So you did.
No, I financed it, but I definitely own it.
So because some guys might have to bring it into the debt.
That's why I said that's what y'all saying. Well, let's get on that. I'm gonna take my quick stories. I'm gonna speed up.
So you invested in your own truck.
100%. Well, my man had 2 trucks. He's showing me the numbers. He's showing me like he's clearing like 3,000.
So he pretty much gave you the blueprint.
100%.
Yeah.
You're not my friend if you can't tell me how I'm how to get
For
you.
sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing it.
Okay. Now go ahead on second truck now.
So I'm on truck 2. Still got the mental health. I'm him.
You still holding on to him.
I'm him. All the money.
That's what's up.
Build the money.
You gotta come and do this.
I think I'm a ball player. I'm really living. So
And you was showing?
yeah.
Before it was showing?
Single.
Oh, you was a young.
Single.
Oh, you was living?
I can say that.
Yes,
Single. So anyway, so cool. I meet this little Tinder, right? Cool. We date. I'm Steve. That's my wife. Before you get something right. We were dating.
This is the white story right here.
I'm dating this young lady, right? I'm dating this young lady. She has an image consulting company, stylist. She's a stylist.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. She tell me one day, like, yo, I got this couple I met. It's super dope. You know what I mean? Like, you should meet them. Be very full, transparent moment. I'm my we call it arrogance, maybe, but I'm my confidence is out the roof. I don't even need nobody. How you gonna tell me I need I'm not the church. They need to meet me.
Ain't nothing wrong
But let me
with
say this and put it in context of it. In all seriousness. So you gotta think. I got a thriving mental health company. Excuse me. Per my peer group, I'm the only one in trucking, like who's taking it serious. My man ain't even in trucking no more. He doing what he do. You know what I mean? Trucking for him is a waste of time. So
Oh wow.
I got 2 trucks running. The numbers pretty good. I don't know if y'all know how detailed you can but the numbers good in trucking. So at mental health, I got trucking, and I got the nonprofit. So we all doing good.
Okay.
She telling me, she like, yo, she kind of know me. I tell her, I'm an introvert extrovert. I know a lot of people. I'm kind of like a loner.
Yeah.
A whole lot of weirdo.
Yeah.
Cool with it. So she owned me about it. Like she ain't never been adamant about me meeting somebody. I'm like, all right, tell dude call. I'm on one. Dude call. Like, yo, you familiar? Your fam, my best New York. Hey, yo, fam, I heard a lot about you. You got some good things going on. I'm like, yeah. So it's like, yo, won't you pull up, come out? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking he want to talk to me. So it's a very, very important part. So boom, I pull up. It's a Friday. I never forget. I go to this building like this.
Okay.
Put on the door, can you? Dude trying to, you know what I mean? Like, you wasting my time.
My time.
I'm up, you know what I mean? So I'm
I got money to go get it.
So I hit the buzzer, cool. I hit the buzzer, girl comes to the door. We walk, same stuff, walking along the hallway. Sit down. I'm twiddling my thumb. Like, oh, dude, I got things to do. You know what I mean? So cool. It's what kind of turn for me. So, you come in, introduce yourself. Y'all come walk with me. So I'm telling about what I got going on. I'm my confidence. I'm walking heavy. So, but what I was noticing was I pick up on energy. You know what I mean? Like people coming up to him, like, yo, can you sign this? They asking questions. I'm like, yo, so I'm meeting mechanics. So, because I'm in the back, a whole bunch of trucks. I'm green. I'm still kind of new to this. So I'm joking. We in the back, we got all the tires and 8 trucks on lifts. I'm joking. I'm like, oh, bro, like, oh, you like owners or something? Like, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Like, not being facetious. They're like, yeah, all this me.
Wow.
Now, Mike, let me take a step back. I got 2 trucks. I know my numbers. I know what I'm doing. At the time, he had 40. I'm like, oh, how many trucks? No, he had already talked. I think he had like 43 trucks at the time. So
43.
that's so they look so big time. So I know my numbers. I ain't no pocket watcher, but you know what I'm saying? At this time, I'm 33. Because he's like 9 years my son. He's like 42.
Okay.
So mind you, now so you ever seen like the the cereal commercial, the crunch when the person talking and they crunching, you can't hear nothing, but you see it like that's me because I'm amazed at so many levels. You look like me, you the success that you gain. I'm just like yo, like then I'm back on me. I'm arrogant. I'm kind of like yo, I got my 2 trucks, you know. So anyway, cool. Me, I'm like yo, I'm on his head now. Like I'm like yo, bro, like how you might tell me what's up with this.
Now he got your attention.
100%.
Yeah, the arrogance out the door. You try to leave.
So you got a little dog now.
Yeah.
So this is in March of 2015. So kind of give you some dates. We formed a little friendship.
This whole meet, the first meet, no,
First meet,
2015.
2015.
Oh,
first
okay.
time we do. So March of 15. Fast forward, we cool, do dinner a couple times lunch. Not too crazy. Excuse me. So November of that year, it's like 6-7 months later. He called me like this, right? Yo, fam, like, yo, what you doing? Like, no, come to the shop. 911. He's like, damn, something wrong? I don't know, but cool. So I pull up. He's having a conversation on speakerphone, and I'm hearing the conversation. They're like, yeah, his name is Mabry Young. He's gonna call you tomorrow. Blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool. So, whatever. I don't know nothing about nothing. I got my thing. He got his thing. So he's like, yo, this company coming in town called Amazon. We just got signed up. Call Brian Wilkins. His name Brian Wilkins. Like, go call Brian Wilkins tomorrow. He'll get you set up. Oh, as a matter of fact, you gotta go buy another truck too. You need 3 trucks. Mind you, I don't know this. I know him, but you don't know him. I appreciate the gesture, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Like, so I mean, faith, whatever. You know what I mean? I try to, go back to the girlfriend at the time. Like, oh man, what's up with your people? You know what I mean? Like, they're like, nah, because his wife and her are friends. They, you know what I mean? That's the link.
Oh, but his wife and
my girl at the time
was close.
I don't know them like that. I being him might have did lunch like once or twice. So cool. So I'm just telling yo, bro, take the lead. You know what I mean? Do it. I had the finances to do it. Buy the 3rd truck. This is November. Woo. I got payments on these trucks. These truck payments like $1,700 a month.
Right.
You do the numbers times 3. So all right, bro.
That's just the truck. They got nothing to do with personal or business stuff.
Trucking insurance alone. Yo, bro, it's November, December, January. So I'm talking to your fam. I'm talking nothing happened. It was like February, like 5th. I'll never forget. I got that phone call. Yo, it was like we was running night runs. Like, this is when Amazon first came to the Carolinas. Took off. You know what I mean? And 3 trucks turned to 5 the next year. 5 and then to 7, but the 2 were partnerships with a partner of mine. So yeah, man, we scaled quick, like in probably a year and a half, 2 years. Took off. Yeah, I let mental health go. Because my theory was the money was good, but I was fighting the state so much, people don't word.
Yeah.
I was doing so much paperwork and having to pay.
It's like that child care.
Again, going back to that thing, I'm dealing with this truck and these drivers. So yeah, it went. So that's the quick story.
That's what's up.
There's more to it to get the FedEx too, but that was kind of like, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that's a good story.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta clap it up for that.
Yeah.
I think people miss that thing that you said.
Which one?
I think they missed. I think
the
they
audience.
missed that part where you talked about that leap of faith.
Yeah.
I think they missed
strong faith.
That faith, man.
Strong.
So you.
I bet the whole bank on it. I almost went real broke.
Yeah.
I mean, I will talk some numbers, but I put the whole thing up.
You gotta have that faith.
But so yeah, that happened. I'm gonna go forward how I got the FedEx, and then we're gonna go back and get to the whole truck thing. So anyway, I'm rocking. Me and dude getting to it. One thing I love and respect about him, he put in perspective. Now, mind you, he's up at this point 100 trucks up.
Next time you at 5, he'll got 2.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do the dog. So, and so what happened? He up. Never met a person like this in my life. And mind you, understand this, man. I've only known this man at the time 6 months.
Right.
And that's another nugget we're gonna get into. You know what I mean? About the length of a friendship, the strength of a friendship. One of the posts that we had. So, and he's the reason why I made that post. And we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm getting to it. Now, mind you, let me tell you about pride and ego. Pride and ego keep it broken long. One of my mom's favorite quotes. So I'm making my money, but I'm not a truck driver. You know, bro, like, man. Again, I was doing this when it wasn't cool to drive. Let's talk about it. We're gonna talk. Trucking is popular now, but at the time it was. Bro, you driving trucks? Niggas tripping, right? Like, because you got to think the imagery of truck driver. Big beard.
The older guy,
dirty, you know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about that going forward too.
It would pair with that.
Yeah. So boom, like, bro, like he'll call like, what you doing? You don't want to go to Tampa, man. Go to Tampa for like, yo, man, drive a call out. Bro, you rich. You ain't rich. You white folk wealthy. You out of here.
You ain't gotta do nothing rich.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, like it's a joke, guys. When I say white folk, Jack Moby. But not y'all, just talking about the people. Like, what is it? So cool. I'm like, yo, bro, you really be driving these trucks? Like, you really be driving? Like, yo, you don't drive? I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm not a truck driver. I'm making money. That's what you talking about. I'm gonna put this polo on. So at the time, you know, it's one of the things. So cool, right? Another conversation about everybody expendable. What that mean? Again, what you talking about? Like, what you mean? Like, so when them drivers call, what you doing? Like, I'll just cancel the run. Hell, you gonna leave all that money on the table? Like, so anyway, I go get my permit, start driving. Takes off after that. You know what I mean? Because he had to help me understand, like, yo, like, and I took this from him. So a lot of the stuff I get from him, I'm forever indebted to him. So, like, yo, just retrain your brain. Like, yo, we get paid to talk on the phone, listen to music all day. What you mean? Like, again, I'm the student. Like, yo, what does that mean? Like, yo, when you in the truck, stop looking at it like you a truck driver. Like, get your ego out the way. He's talking to me so crazy. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, but we ain't that. This a little later in time. He used to talk to me so crazy, like, but it wasn't like with malice. It was just more like, yo, you my man. Like, I'm telling you. So anyway, so when I started driving, that's when it really just started turning. The money just started coming kind of all right. So fast forward, Amazon kind of died out. This was 2020. No, 2019. I'm sorry, 19. Right before COVID. So cool. I'm like, yo, you kind of. I'm not leaning on him, but I'm like, yo, he got FedEx. He a big dog at FedEx. You know, Amazon for him was like something on the side. So he like, yo, be patient. You know, he used to do all these little riddles. Be patient. Yo, bro, my patience run out and my money run out. Keeping it all at 100. Like, I used to be so transparent. Like, yo, I had this number. I'm down to this. Yeah. I don't worry about family. You all right? No, I'm not all right. No, I'm not. I got this little baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, no, I'm not. So, you know, you good. He's super faithful. His faith was crazy. So, anyway, I'm poking. I'm like, oh, man, what's up with this FedEx? You know, like, put your boy on. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of prideful, but at the same time, like, yo, it's getting crunch time. My money getting scarce. So, I done built lifestyle up, man. It ain't the money. Let me say this disclaimer. It wasn't the money. It was my lifestyle. I'm just being honest. We'll get into that, too. So, excuse me. So, I got you, fam. I got you, bro. You done told me it's like 100 times. So here we go again. So I'll never forget. I was picking my son up from after school. He texted me. He said, yo, I'll never got to get on my phone now. He's like, yo, about to call your phone. You know, say answer your phone, put it on mute. Now, mind you, he ain't never told me nothing that was never beneficial to me. Call my phone, boom. On mute. Deja vu. Yo, Mabry Young's gonna call. You know what he said? I'm gonna leave this lady name out because she's still active. You know, FedEx. I'm trying, right. Description. Like such and such. He's like, yo, I'm listening to the conversation. He's like, yo, have I ever asked you a favor? She's like, nah, I've known you for 18 years. You never like, yo, I need a solid. It's a white lady. Like he said, you know them routes that I was gonna add in Greensboro? Like, yo, I got somebody I need you to put on it. She's like, all right, just tell me call him cool. I'm good for him. He come like, oh, yo. Call such and such. Here we go again. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, call such and such. So get you situated. Yo, who is this? Like, who is this person, man? Oh, that's such and such, up FedEx. Right. Oh, matter of fact, yo, you gotta go buy 4 trucks. So let me take a step back. So the first time back then, these trucks were, my first truck was 36. Okay. Under 40. So, I mean, that's manageable. You know what I mean? My business for that. Whatever. These new trucks starting at like 80. I got 4. I'm going to have a full transparent moment. I'm making money, but I'm still ignorant. I'm operating, making money, but credit ain't right. I'm just, it's a lot of, I'm just transparent. So, yeah. Being real. We appreciate it. So, I don't know what y'all know about commercial finance. I'm no guru, people, but for transportation, they're going to require 18-20% down payment. Y'all can do the numbers.
Okay.
So you're talking 80,000. You know what I mean? Times 4. You play with the numbers. Yeah. I don't have that money. Hey, bro, I appreciate you doing me this solid. You know what I mean? But yo, do what you can. So I go up to this dude, Dave Alexander. I go up, dude, Dave, hey, Mr. Young, how you doing? I'm like, who are you? I'm like, yo. He told me you was coming. So I pull up. I'm trying to make the story short. So I pull up. Excuse me, sorry. So I pull up and hands him a little phone. That was his phone. Like, yo, look at your trucks out front. Like, what you mean? Like, yeah, I already got it picked out for you. And we're going to discount a little bit for you, 66,000. 8? Yeah, he's like, I don't know how you know, hey, man, but yeah, man, those supposed to be his trucks, but he told me make sure you so cool. Fast forward.
Okay.
Fast forward, right? I meet the lady. I'm gonna go back to
The one that he told you to call.
So he told me to pull up. He gave me this 4 pieces of paper, questions, answers, Q&A. Yo, study that. That's gonna be you. You know what I mean? That's panel interviews, but like this. I go up, 4 or 5 people. Everything he told me, I'm gonna give you a very short story. Everything he told me is, man, it's crazy. Like, the lady showed me around the facility. Same lady I talked to. So she said, I don't know how you know him. So it's not none of my business. She's like, but he never called me for. Now I know this obviously. He's never called me for a favor before, but you want to keep him around. She shook my hand and said, welcome to FedEx. Just like that.
Wow.
I said that to say like, so it's kind of a part of that. People like, yo, how you get in FedEx? Oh, it was just that simple. There's 1 or 2 ways you either get grandfathered in. Anybody, you can't even Google it. So you can't Google it again. Right. You're either gonna pay your way in or, you get grandfathered in. But yeah, that's how strong dude was. You know what I mean? So kind of put it in context how I got to this point. Anyway, let's take some steps back and let's talk about trucking or whatever y'all want to talk about.
Yeah. I'll pass it to the ladies now.
Please. What's up, Chu? I know I've been kind of.
That was first.
Guys, if you're just tuning in, you are watching the award-winning Nacho podcast, and we are here with the serial entrepreneur, the Mabry Young, guys. He is in the building. So, listen, and if you missed the beginning of this episode, please make sure you go back and catch the announcements with Established and Safe Cultures, and also catch some of these gems that he dropped about faith. I just said faith. No, seriously, on a serious note. Just go back and make sure you watch it, because if you're trying to get in any industry, you really need to know what you need and how you need to go and start. This is free game, not your average podcast. So, my question for you is, where are you at right now? What are you doing that you can reach one, teach one? Because I know a lot of people look at people that are successful and have things going on, and they're like, a lot of times it's intimidating. You don't just want to like, hey, can you help me? Right. Like pride and ego, like you said before.
Broken along,
so what are some things that you do, or how do you advocate to let people know, look, you can do this?
I mean, for me, I'm available. We were having a conversation earlier, about I'm not a consultant, even though I know time is money, and trust me, people are way out. This is the part I don't like. I'm gonna get back to your point.
Okay.
My thing is this: I'm gonna give and tell you everything I know, but my payback is do something with the information. Because you got a lot of people that just get the information and just sit on it. Now you're wasting my time.
Right.
Yes.
Or you get a person or persons. This is a true story. Leave names, but don't just do it for clickbait.
Yeah.
And that's another good thing I love about trucking. I don't know if this question will come up. The beautiful thing about transportation, you can't fake it. Like you can't Instagram this. You know what I mean? Like some people you can't cool this.
And you get the lows.
Either wheels turning, you ain't. You know what I mean? So, but to your point, just be available. You call my phone. Like I ain't hard to find. Like countless times, you probably see me out at the bar or the club. Like you be seeing like serious girl, probably about trucking. And it's like that, hey bro, let me holler at you. And I get 1,000. I probably sat down with like 100 people. Probably more than that. I can say out of all those hundreds of people, probably like 4 took heed to it. But I'm okay with it. Yeah. I've done my job. You know what I mean? Because it's I put in perspective why it's so proven for me, why I swear by it, because I got a childhood friend, Stanley, leave him names, he's probably on here. And I'm not taking all the credit, but he give it up to me all the time. But you probably chime in. But anyway, he did some serious time. 10 plus years prison, but he came home and is lapping everybody who's been free, based off trucking. He's thriving, man. I'm built a career and all him and his wife. So, but on the flip side, I got another partner, a young partner who's a 9-to-5, was a 9-to-5. You know what I mean? Some people call him square, but he jumped in the trucking. He's thriving. So I got 2 different perspectives of, whether it be from the streets or whether you be corporate America. Gotcha. It can be done. But back to your point, just be available. I talk to people. I give them any and everything you want to know. And I follow up. And, just it's simple. That's it.
Because I feel like a lot of times people, like as far as like an entrepreneur realm, it's like you want the information, but then you don't know how to approach the person, or you do your research, you're still not there. But like you said,
pride and ego will keep you broke.
Right.
See, let me tell you about me. I'm the weirdo, right? I'm the weird. Like I'll verse me, and my man. I tell these stories about it. So like, dude at a crib probably the size of this building. Right? I mean, it's out of this world. So I'm the friend. Like now, let me take a step back. I'm not saying go to a total stranger, but like, hey man, you know how do you know? Of course, build a relationship. You know, offer something. You know, offer that person lunch. You know, sometimes you'd be surprised the smallest things. Like a lot of these wealthy people, I mean, they cheap. You know what I mean? Take them lunch. You know, my treat. And don't waste their time. Don't you know you. Don't call them every day talking about sports. I mean, you know, like, come on, this ain't that.
Right.
If they allow you, if you're allowed in that person's face, just don't waste the time. Come with something. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of times, believe it or not, they'll see a lot of themselves in you. You know, and they'll pour more into you. So, I lost my train of thought. I get around. But whose point was making? I'm sorry.
Just pretty much like what do you like give? What would you give to people that admire like your work ethic and things like that?
Just that. It's like just giving back into them. You know what you need. First, I try to meet them where they are. Like that's another thing about trucking. No hope we'll get into the meat and potatoes of it. Like you're not gonna jump to the top. It's not gonna happen. Another beautiful part about it is proven, but you gotta put the work in. Like I'm still struggling. I'm being very transparent. Like I'm 10 years, about to be 11 years in the industry. So I got my trucks, you know, I'm doing my 1-2, but then I'll have a peer at FedEx. He might have 50 trucks. You see what I'm saying? Now, not to be funny, I got the same access, but I can't compare myself to you. You got 30 years in this. Even though I got 10 years, 11 years in the industry, I'm only 3 years in FedEx. So, you know, you got to kind of check yourself in that. You know, you got to put it, and they tell me all the time, I talk to the OGs, like, yo, look, you're going to get that, but one thing you're not going to do is get there overnight.
That's right.
Yes.
So, you know, you got to put the time in. That's it.
That's fair.
You asked the question. Come on. My back turned to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, ultimately, as far as like the retirement plan or thing like the long haul, the end game, where do you see yourself?
That's kind of a loaded question. So it changes all the time. Again, I had the American dream. You know, you work 30 years and you get your 401k, your pension. Like, for the trucker, it's usually not. I mean, you can set up retirements in place, but not a boasting or bragging. But we make a lot of money. You know, the people who are doing it at a high level. So most people I know, they get into it. They paying them houses off in 3 to 5 years. You know, and putting them kids in college to have fun set up. So for me personally, I got a plan. I mean, before I even had children, when I was doing mental health, one thing I did do was set up some funds for. I know it's gonna have kids. I put a big lump sum in the it's kind of personal, but I don't mind telling you, in a separate account, as a kid account. It's like an IRA, just high yield. So I did that back in 2013, I want to say. So you know, it's yielding pretty good. So that was kind of my plan for the kids. But for me personally, it's just that, you know, smack off for the next 17 years, you know, pay out my biggest assets, get the debt out of the way, and just kind of cruise. I personally don't see myself retiring. But I'm gonna tell you the story with that. So kind of get a little personal, a little mushy, if you want to call it. So my dad's a truck driver. Now I'm gonna tell you what's even crazy, right? He's at UPS, been there 53 years. You know, he's like number one driver. Like flex for him. But take what's so crazy, but I've never. So me being around it sponsored me and my sister's life, you know, and my mom. You know, they were married 25 years before, but good friends. So anyway, I saw my dad get up every day, never complained. You know, one parent, he old school, he a man's man, all that lovey-dovey, and he just called me. That's crazy. So he missed some games, but he provided. You know what I mean? So I'm my dad's job by default. So I never thought, I'm gonna be a truck driver. You know, I'm a daddy's boy, but I never thought trucking. Now go figure what I'm doing. So kind of like he pushes me. You got to think, this man's 77. He drives like 3,000 miles a week. He drives more than me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I see his checks though.
Yeah.
I don't know y'all. I'll say this. Look on the news what UPS drivers. Top man.
Now he gonna be
I don't mind telling his business, but he's drawing pictures and stuff.
I know that's right.
So, you know, let me reel it back. So, I mean, he my goals. It's kind of like, I'm going to let an old man like that outwork me.
Yeah.
You know, he remarried. You know, got a little younger wife, and big dumb crib. So it's like, all right, that's the goal with a truck driver. That's on. So I don't see myself just retire. Because my thing is, what's retirement? What is it? I think it's what you make. It's subjective. You know what I mean? Like, I can't see myself at home. Like my dad's favorite quote: "What I'm gonna do? Retire? I need the money." It's all kind of heavy. I'm like, okay, you big dog. But his thing is like, what I'm gonna do? Go work at Walmart because I'm bored. So it's like,
that's what they do.
Yeah,
that's really what they do. So, what are some pros and cons of the trucking business?
Pros, money. I ain't saying lie to you. What you gonna be lying?
I want it all the facts.
I'm not so. I mean, it's context with that, but for me, I mean, it's the longevity.
Yeah.
It's the you know, people always talk about the what's the cool word they like to say? I'm having a brain fart when they want to pass it. They get legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Generational wealth, all that. But it's some of that. You know what I mean? Like for me, like we talk in our household, we don't push the college narrative. Like right now, I have them in position. Well, yeah, I guess so. I got them in position now to if they choose that path, you know, cool, great. In my world, you know, I don't force it on them, but you know, my son is 7, so early teens. My plan for him is, look, son, you know, we don't have these conversations in our culture. So look, he already know what daddy do. Daddy go, he go run them trucks with FedEx. He pay the bills and he buy me toys. That's his little speed. But as we get a little older, like now, let's put it in context. So let me stick to the pro and get to the cons in a minute. So
yes, you good.
Yeah, like the longevity of it. Trucking ain't pretty. It's not. One of the cons, you're gonna miss that family time. You're gonna miss it.
Yes.
The breakdowns, the insurance, the truck payments. You know, it's a lot to it. You know, it's not pretty. Yeah, I'm sweatsuits every day, but more than likely I look like a farmer every day. I'm the overalls, big nappy beard, and you know, so there's a lot of cons to it. But you know, in health, you gotta, you know, the big stomach, you know, come with health issues, high cholesterol, blood pressure. So you gotta be mindful of all that stuff. But that's, you know, for me, that's kind of some of the small cons to it.
Okay.
But the pros, longevity. It's
never ended business.
You know? I mean, trucking. I'm kind of a truck geek, so I think trucking, and of course, it's trillion-dollar industry. People say big now, it's like trillion-dollar industry. I think it's like, don't quote me, I think it's like 92% of anything that touches U.S. soil got to get on the semi-truck. So I think anything except for like natural resources like coal and steel. So like anytime you ever like in Savannah, any port, Savannah, Baltimore, be a weirdo. Like look at the containers. That's where it starts. You know, you'll see containers coming in from China and all that. So once that container hit U.S. soil, they got to get on a semi truck. Then of course you have the box trucks and all that. That's a whole nother thing. We're getting all that dump truck, but so it's kind of like my weird thinking. Like, yo, I just want a little piece of that.
Yeah.
You know, so like.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's a good fact. So what do you feel like you see your trucking business going in the next several years? So
my scale is a little off, but it's more economically. It's a numbers game. And I'm not telling you, I'm at the 3 now, so it's realistic. You know, I want to jump. Let me say this. I don't want to put a number on it. I'm gonna tell you why, because I've seen it and I've heard it. So the guys I talk to, unofficial mentor, they hate mentor word. You know, it's a good old boy. Oh man, just call me, man. I'm not a mentor. So I've heard the stories when you go from 2 trucks to 15 to 20 to 50. You know what I mean? So I try not to, you know, kind of like mentally, I don't want to put a number on it, but it's scale. It's scale. You know, and I don't want to like not to answer your question, but I just want to scale. And I want to scale the right way. I don't want to just grab equipment. I can go buy 100 trucks. Yeah. But then what? You got to get the right driver. You got to get. It's a lot to it. There's way more to it than just get a truck, put a driver in it, put it on the road, make money. So.
Yes. So that's my next question. Getting a truck is one thing, but how do you find reliable drivers?
Invest in people.
Yeah.
And that's still a gamble. You know what I mean? One thing I don't like, going back to the con, we make the money. Pay these. You got to pay these people.
Yeah.
It's been countless times. I've had drivers. I'm kind of like loyal by default, but I've had drivers want to jump ship with me because the contractor not paying them the money. And I'll give you dollars and cents. And this may put a little more context. I start my drivers out with 6% of my. You do the numbers and paraphrase. I mean, so don't quote me. So a driver might make on the low end $1,500, right? Big boy contract. I'm just leave them nameless. They'll pay their driver 50 cents. I'm paying them 10 cents more. Now, dollars and cents. That's only like $100 difference a week. And dude, you making $300,000-400,000 a week. You think $100 gonna hurt paying this man or woman? You know what I mean? So it's like little stuff like that. So just in fact, get in tune with them, like little stuff I pick up on. Find out their birthdays. Find out their name.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like, yo,
be personal.
are they married? You got kids? Yo, take off. You know what I mean? Yo, here go a little bonus money. You got a safety bonus. You didn't wreck my truck, tear my equipment off for 2 months. Yo, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take care of.
Yeah.
So it's that, but there's no real way to say what's gonna be a good driver, what's gonna be a bad. Like I know old drivers who just can't drive.
Yeah.
You might come right out of truck driving school and be a dog. So
Gotcha. So let's switch gears just a little bit from trucking to your nonprofit.
Let's talk about it.
What's the name of your nonprofit and where can people find it?
The Hope Youth Network. So let me tell you, it's funny, Gene. I wish Gene, well, I'll talk to him later. So anyway, this is what happened with the nonprofit. So let's go back to mental health.
Mm-hmm.
The gift, of course, the money, but the thing I didn't like about mental health is you're in a box.
Yeah.
They come out with these core self-studies. I did outpatient therapy, so anybody want to know, I did OPT, was like the lowest level surgery. Didn't do enhanced, but I did well. My theory in business was I'm a bunt and get on base person. I always tell these analogies in trucking. I ain't got to hit a home run. I'm hit a whole bunch of these bunts. You know what I mean? So, exactly. I keep base and keep scoring. So what was happening was they told me I could only do this. So I had a problem there because it was so much more that needed to be done for these kids. Mm-hmm. So the reason why I started a nonprofit was a stem from or spinoff of the mental health. Mm-hmm. So I just came up with four little programs. It was conflict resolution. That's what I want to talk to you about. Conflict resolution. What was happening was little Timmy get his Jordan stepped on. Little Timmy ready to fight. Mm-hmm. Well, little Timmy was never taught how to resolve that problem. Mm-hmm. Me and the clinicians came up with that etiquettes. Mm-hmm. One of like a heartfelt story. So what happened? Charlie used to do kids eat free on Tuesday. So we'll bust them up. Mm-hmm. We in that 50 deep. They looking like, yo, this y'all rules. Yeah. But the crazy, the unfortunate part now is all these kids, they from around the way, from the hood, so they running around crazy. I mean, it's almost embarrassing, but it's almost sad and embarrassing at the same time. So me and a couple of clinicians, we dig a little deep, like, yo, why do we think? Oh, guess what? They don't even know how to properly. I'm talking about they out here with the knife, just throwing. I mean, it's crazy. So boom, etiquette. We need to teach these kids how to sit down properly and conduct themselves. Mm-hmm. And of course, gang awareness. That's the third one. We know what that is right now. So I don't want to speak too much on that, but that was kind of a thing coming in the Carolinas at the time. So we were seeing it. And, I don't want to say losing. Maybe losing is a good word. Losing to the gang violence and so. Mm-hmm. And it was bully prevention. That was another thing. That was like a hot thing back then. So that's where it came from. And it was something I never wanted to do for financial gain. It just I really wanted to create something within my network to really help these kids. Yeah. We did well with it. It's just I just kind of lost focus on it. Mm-hmm. I do want to get back to it. Trucking is the main thing. I can't, I'm blessed to be in this position, and I work so hard to get here. So it's kind of like I'm gonna get back to it. But that's where it stemmed from.
Okay, nice. So as far as the children and mental health, what are some things that you would say from an outpatient therapist standpoint of how they can assess it, how we can notify it or work with it?
First, assess it. I won't say now, but I know back then and probably still now. I know mental health is so taboo in our culture. Yes. I ain't crazy. I ain't, no, you're not crazy, but you got some issues. The elevator ain't going up. That ain't normal. Yeah, you need to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? And I'm not right. I'm teaching you. Yeah. So that's not normal, and it's so taboo. We love to throw that word crazy. I hate that word. I hate to say hate, but that's a word I just don't like. You just have a chemical imbalance. I'm not a clinician, but I pick up on some of these buzzwords. Mm-hmm. So, man, get the help. Talk to somebody. You know what I mean? So that's it. And they're so young. I think a lot of times these parents or adults, they don't invest the time in these kids. I mean, they don't spend enough time with them. Yeah. They're ready to drop them off and get to it. Drop them off at mama's house. Talk to these kids. These kids are a lot more knowledgeable than you give them credit. Yes. And this was pre-social media, so now they got Snapchats and TikToks, and they know these dances. But I'm gonna tell you what's even a crazy plot too. What we used to do. So we'll get Lil Ray Ray, right, with our popular song, and we'll make his parents like, look, put the radio on. Lil Ray Ray can recite this whole song front to back. Mm-hmm. So you're not gonna sit and tell me if he can recite this whole song. He's not dumb. Yeah. he just may learn a little different. You know what I mean? So, you know, trying to get involved and help him understand that part first to get the understanding and be receptive of help. Be receptive of help first, and then we start coming in and, you know, just putting a different spin on it, and then putting I hate to say it, not hate to say it, this is what it is, put a black face, you know. Shout out to my man Malik. He was like the only black clinician I had. And I was working him to death, but he was getting money, but it's just, you know, he was just overwhelmed because it's like, oh, like there's nobody in the industry that looked like us. Not plentiful back then anyway. So, you know, hopefully I answered your question. So.
Absolutely. So do you still use IT in your everyday life? Is that something that you keep with you now, or?
IT just got lost in the
Yes, I'm trying to figure it out.
I know how to cut this iPhone on. So I went to let me tell you. So I went to school for I was kind of I wasn't that smart. I ain't gonna say a lie. I got an information systems degree. So I was doing like programming, I did I think COBOL and C++. For all you IT people who know it, that was a thing back then.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss G and Pat and all of them was my friends. I cheated off all the paper. Let me go back. This is a funny story, right? So, like my kids, right? Like I'm not the parent who I don't celebrate I don't push the all A's. Let me tell you what I mean by that. I just push you to do your best. You know what I mean? Like for me, I was logical. I'll just text somebody that now, like, you're so smart. I'm not really not. I'm like more logical, like, because my thing. He said, I'm not condoning this, but my theory at the time, push yourself. But don't beat yourself up because you're not an AB student. You know what they say, like C students run the world, right? From what they say, you know what I'm saying? You know, so for me, I was like, yo, you telling me this is more college days. Y'all gonna miss out all these parties. Take these A's. I'm gonna get this C. I'm gonna go to this party. Because when we graduate on this degree, it don't say Ashley graduated. Of course, you want some cool line now. Like, cool, great. I mean, do your thing, Smarty Pants. Yeah, come on, Mr. Smarty Pants. I'm gonna go to Plum Crazy with this college flyer in the college ID. Get your club for $1 at 9 o'clock. Yeah, we can club like 9 o'clock. True story. So, but no, I don't. I'm not even gonna say a lie to you, but I will say this. So FedEx is big on safety. It's a guy. He's like a top contractor over there. He like went and purchased this $50,000 like IT portal that keeps up with your safety and your miles and your fatigue. So to that point, I will invest in it. I'm not paying that kind of money, but piggyback on him. But so but no, I don't do no IT.
Do you see your company transforming to like other modes of transportation? You know, now they're doing like drones and the box trucks and all these other little do you see
box
yourself?
Truck sprinters.
Yes.
For now, no. I'm gonna tell you why. So when mental health days, this is what I was finding myself doing. I was with Jack of all trade master. I had like 5 businesses. Yeah, they were doing okay, but I was doing a lot of busy work. Yeah, I was making money, but I'm all over the place. So for me now I'm in a big system, which is FedEx. I told myself I wasn't gonna say the word FedEx, but it is what it is. No, because maybe I don't know, but
it's only 2 ways in.
Big flex. It's like 37 contractors, like 5 black. That's a whole nother. That's another topic we'll talk about too. So for now, no, because my theory is I want to take a step back and put 100% focus on this one baby. Like I feel like I can't birth too many things and just leave this one, you know, because I work hard to get here. And I know the potential of what it can be. So I don't want to take from myself and short myself, you know, by chasing, you know, more money, but you know, I'm chasing scale here. Scale mean I'm trying to I got a certain number in my head, but I got a certain, you know what I mean?
And longevity too.
There you go.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Comment.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you're just now tuning in, we are here with Mabry Young at the the award-winning Nacho podcast. Please make sure you share the live for a chance to win $25 at the end of each and every episode.
Yes.
So I am going to jump into the comments for a minute, and then we actually have like a game that we're going to play with you real quick.
I don't play no games.
You don't have to play
no games. Yeah, I mean.
No, I don't play no games.
Okay, so to jump in the comments, Wendy says, hey,
When they got a gift, I did come bearing gifts.
Yes, he did.
You don't show nobody else. You don't never show nobody else.
She said, "Oh, so sweet when you gave us those gifts. We holding it down for you." Malik Good Vibes is in the building once again. Chanel Foster says, "Salute Mabry Young."
Yes.
And Wendy said, "That's so nice." Let's see. Oh, Malik Good Vibes says, "I remember Shaw. I made some noise over there, Shaw. A degree is just a piece of paper. You have to put in the work."
I don't even know what I said. My mama got some.
He said, "School is definitely a business. You have to use it to your advantage." Wendy Armstrong says, "You know you wish you were an eagle, Mabry."
Well, no, but she's talking about Smith Eagles or because you know the Eagles are.
Central.
No.
No, what's the college? It's up the street from Shaw. I don't know. Central.
But
Central.
Central.
She's another one.
She's talking about those Smith Golden Eagles.
Oh, no, I ain't
Where we
know.
came from. Yeah, they're those Eagles.
Foods.
Okay, so Arizzi Hooks is in the building. Soren Evans in the building. Hi, Soren. Malika Boss said he loved being a cub. Angel is watching. Shout out to Angel Gilmore. Don't forget to get your tickets for the Mayhem Prom, guys.
Yes.
May 25th. Please get your tickets. We will be in the what?
I need to ask some questions. I'm ready to get into it.
Esco says that man changed my life.
See, I ain't.
He said
I thought he probably gonna give it up.
He said he changed his life.
Okay.
Chanel Foster said the math was mathing.
Yeah, right.
Esco says he's speaking all facts.
Hey.
Malika Boss says that's money making. That's money making that money. That's what you call that. Making that money. He said also he glad you didn't give up. Chanel Foster says faith over fear for the win.
Woo.
Malik says you keep going and God work it out for you. Nakia Neal says hello everyone. Malik says walk by faith.
I want to chime in on that truck game changing. No, later. I'm just reading that you read. Now keep going, my bad, because it has. We're gonna talk about a lot of big.
Malik said truck game changed a lot.
It did.
So go ahead.
No, keep going.
Okay. He said they have showers and all now. Truck stops are the spots now.
And lot lists and everything.
Not a lot
I got so many stories about trucking. Let me say the disclaimer. I ain't not that hard, but no, it's crazy.
We're gonna talk about the Johns. Anyway, Tanya Dillon Evans says right person, right time when it comes to
my man, hey, shout out to him. Rest in peace.
God had a purpose for him. Terry Morrison says hello everyone. Hi
Hey, Terry.
Malik says commercial is a different ball game.
Oh, he must be talking
That's
about
why credit is important. It's so important. Good credit can work more.
100%.
Yep.
Wendy Armstrong said this is amazing. Stephen Mills says, hey y'all.
Hey Shanika, yeah.
Please tap in with Stevie, y'all. Click the cash if you want to turn your social media and your things like that into cash. Shout out to Stevie Mills. She's your girl. Quick plug. Shanika Rubin says, hey fam. And Malik says, are you looking for an investor or investors?
Yeah, that number's crazy.
He said, yes,
crazy. That number's crazy.
He said, I don't want to do it. I'm just looking for investments.
Yeah.
Yes.
I ain't turning nothing but my collar, but that number crazy.
Right. Okay.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
No, wasn't a brag, but no, I'm gonna tell you. Hold that thought. I want to talk about that once we.
Okay.
It's a joke. It's a standing joke I got, but no, go ahead.
Okay. Malik says, love it. Meet them where they are. That you meet people where they are. Wendy said, thank you for the transparency. Esco said he big dog over there. Don't downplay, bro.
He said it, not me. I'm gonna play the humble pie.
Malik says no need to retire if you're making great cash. Talk about regulation and cutbacks then and the new regulations now.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
No, just keep that though.
So that's
She'll be right in question. You got it.
Yeah.
You got
it back.
Stevie Mills says investing in people is the greatest investment a business can make.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Malik said I couldn't back that truck up for nothing.
Hey, they can say that.
Really?
He said
I used to get paid $20. People used to pay me $20. Hey man, you back the truck up? Absolutely.
He said I can drive it side by side and forward, but back it up, you better get out of the way.
Okay.
He said, have you ever thought about real estate?
Yeah, I got burnt as a real estate a few years ago. I'm about to come back. That's my fault. 100% accountable. I got burnt.
Real estate.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Running. Yeah,
he said,
it's crazy.
hey, don't call it a comeback.
He
He
on
been
the way.
there for years too. He coming back.
Yeah, no, actually, I got a crazy plan. Yeah, we good.
Shout out to Susie Mae. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Malika Fox says learning is different in everyone. It can change where he. I'm sorry, I read it wrong. Stevie Bill says a well-rounded student. Are you part of a fraternity?
I am. Kappa
Say yes.
Alpha Psi fraternity.
State your name, guys.
25 years. I'm an old head. That's my 25th year.
Okay. Yeah, all right. And then Malik also says, do you have a nonprofit? He
Yes,
said,
sir.
yes, he do. I
Hope
hope
You
you network, right?
The Hope Youth Network.
Hope you network, okay.
Everything hope. Say
And,
hope not dope.
Hey, hope not dope.
If you missed it, go back and watch it. Esco said, my brother different.
My boy can get it up.
Wendy said, this is so good. Malika Ball says, I changed $50.
There go Judah, but Judah.
Esco also said, he changed my life. Big salute. Judith Jameson says, what advice do you give people that are jumping into the trucking industry when the market is shifting?
You want to talk with you? Keep that. Come on, come with us.
Okay.
But shout out to Judah. So the person I talk about, my man who got me into it, Judah, no. That's my dog. You know what I mean? Not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Judah, that's, you know.
Hey.
Shout out to Judith Jameson.
Judah know my main man in Charlotte.
And
Judah's the person who knows firsthand. I mean, not saying nobody can validate my story, but yeah, my man, he introduced me to trucking. He ain't in it no more, but he's the reason why I'm in it.
Nice.
And shout out to Judith Jameson. Call her for all of your real estate
Hey.
needs.
Yeah, Judah, go get it.
Wendy Armstrong said, very wise interview. Thank you for your wisdom, Mabry. You're welcome, Stevie. Always love. And Malik said, I got numbers. Alonda Herman says, hello, everyone. Hi, Alonda.
Hey, Londa.
Stevie says, I feel like I literally have known Mabry all my life.
Yeah.
Super proud of him, and I
Recipes
love
our pops, man.
his
Very good dude. Yeah.
She said, rest in peace. He said, rest in peace to your dad, Stevie. We know you love your dad so much.
Yeah,
Love you, Stevie.
Man, for real.
And thank you all so much for your comments. You know, we always greatly appreciate you guys stepping in. So let's start with from the bottom and go back. Judith wanted to know, what advice do you give people that are jumping into the trucking industry when the market is shifting?
Who's just getting into it? You got to be patient with it. There's no shortcut to trucking. Like and be realistic. Let's talk about the realistic part. So I don't know where this false narrative came about of this 8,000-9,000 a week. Now I hear it. You know what I mean? But let me take a step back. I'm lying. You can make all the money you want, but you got to put it in context. Like if you want to make that money, then it's all about balance. You running back and forth to California, right? Making 15,000 a week gross. So when you don't have time to see your family, and then realistically, your body can't handle that. Granted, the money's gonna sound good. You might do it 2-3 weeks back to back, but then after that, it's in vain. Because my theory is, why make all the money if you can't spend it?
Right.
Yeah.
So but back to the question. Just another thing. The good thing about trucking is so subjective, right? Nobody's wrong. You could talk to me and 5 other people. Like let me get a breakdown on the semi side. You got dry box. You got heavy hauling. You got refrigeration. You got tanker, flatbed. That's 5. I'm sure I'm missing a couple. So you got all 5 of us doing something totally different. Flatbed gonna swear they making the money. Dry box gonna swear heavy haul making all the money. So we getting these little toughs, right? It's all love, but everybody got a story, but nobody's wrong.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure out what's your lane, speed in your own lane. Me, I'm not a lazy driver, but at the same time, I got so many stories. I can't get out there in 2-degree weather and strapping and talking. Yeah, the money good, but I'm gonna get on in this heat.
Yeah.
So to Judah's question, find out what's your lane, figure out what it is.
Do your research.
Yeah.
Save your money. Trucking will bankrupt quick. I've seen it happen. I've seen guys come in with big money, started after me, gone before.
Let me ask you this while you're right there. So if a person want to get into it,
let's talk about
what's the first step? Because a lot of people, you don't even need your own truck, or is it good to get with a company?
Oh, that's subjective. But I'm gonna tell you my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I'm like the Master P in them. I'm big on ownership. My pro and con with renting or leasing versus purchase. Yeah, you get a new lease. Yeah, you're gonna get a newer truck, better equipment, but that lease payment gonna be $1,000 a week. I'm put it in dollars and cents. It's $4,000 a month. It's $48,000 a year. You're gonna do a 3-year lease. So what's that? $150.
Round it up.
You never own that equipment. The key to trucking is get in it, pay down your debt, make it proper. I mean, it's business 101. Much as your truck game. No guru, guys. I'm just telling you what works for me and the people who I've seen. I'm gonna tell y'all some accolades of people I know. Like, oh, okay, truck is still thriving. So to the point, with the average commercial lease is gonna be 3 years. So do you want to lease? And yeah, you got the pretty truck, but at the same time, you never own the equipment. Going back to another comment, it made me think about my man. Hey, he's like, yo, don't never get caught on how that truck look. Because my man's about brand new trucks, about 10s and 20s. Right? He's spending $3-4 million. I'm spending $30,000. But again, here go ego. Like, yo, I want a pretty truck. They're like, yo, let me tell you something. This $200,000 truck make the same dollar amount your $15,000 truck make. Don't ever get caught up. He was in a different position. He had to spend the money. You know what I mean? Every Christmas he's buying, he got to spend the money. You know, that's the whole. We'll talk about that too. So I want to get off track. So, my opinion, I never advise them about a lease. Now, if you have to lease because of whatever circumstance you got to do it, do it. You know what I mean? But don't let that be your end result.
Yeah.
But to get in it, so yes, you got to purchase your truck. Let's take a couple of steps back. You got to start the company first. Get your EIN. It's free, guys. Incorporation LLC. I feel like I'm having a class, but some people.
Let me ask you this while you're right there with LLC, because a lot of people, you know, we all entrepreneurs. I can go get an LLC tonight, pay $10 off my 125. But a lot of people don't know. Is it good to go into S corporation, C corporation, or it's fine just to start with a simple LLC?
Me personally, it's all about your bag. I mean, but when I start making some pretty good money, I'll say that. You know, it's all subjective. So, my CPA advised me to get. That's another thing. Get a CPA. Yeah. Make sure you have a CPA. Not Shaniqua's tax service. You know, H&R Block. That's different. So, no discredit to Shaniqua. Go get your money, you know. You gotta say this is a claim. People get offended so quick. Like, what you mean? We got 5 tax offices. Like, all right, man. Like, you ain't doing my taxes, but cool. Get your money. My CPA highly advised me to go S corp. That's the real living through your company. You know what I mean? Like, I write everything. Mortgage, all that, you name it. So, I personally think S corp. Because I know when I was a C Corp, it's mental health days, I'm still paying taxes to this day.
You had a C Corp?
C Corp, smack. I was like 30-40%. I might tell you a number. I think my tax bill, this might be kind of telling my numbers when I made my tax bill. I don't care. My tax bill, I think, for 1 year was like 52,000, something crazy. Yeah, they just kept piling up. We knocked it down.
See, I want them to understand what C Corp is. C Corp is pretty much when you are with the business. So what the business gross is what you gross. If you're S Corp, it separates you from your corporation, and you can pay yourself a W-2 or whatever. You can separate and just pay taxes off your W-2 for personal income. And the business, what the business make, if the business make $100,000, the business be taxed for the $100,000, but you would just be taxed from.
Yeah, I'm an employee of my company.
Right.
I mean, biggest deal on there.
I ain't got to do with what they do.
I'm all work over here.
So I make more money. That's fair for y'all.
That's another thing. People are this big. I'm getting a bag. What's the bag? Like, I mean, I don't make one. The company I just don't happen to own. Right. We ain't thinking about
it. Another thing while we work there, I want people to know if they do, is it okay to have different LLCs up under your
100%. I got about 10 man.
That's what I'm saying. So it's say for instance you got a FedEx contract, you got an Amazon contract, because all those be separate LLCs and you put it all in one pot.
I advise to do it also.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the same with real estate.
Like now, I got the landscaping. I was doing shout out to G. Great. I was doing he allowed me to partner and do some things with him. We were doing wholesale liquidation. Good business. So everything I've ever done.
Brother do it too.
So say again?
His brother do it too.
No, that's what I'm speaking. I give it up, bro. He didn't want to put me in a position. He didn't want to do it. And everything I've ever done, any business, I've always separated. I don't need trucking. I need trucking to do truck.
Do that. Some go out over here, they sue you for that.
100%. Yeah. But I think No, I did fix it. So anyway, back to we were talking about trucking.
We stopped at the LLC. You said your
EIN LLC. You got to get an MC DOT number. MC meaning motor carrier number. DOT, Department of Transportation number. DOT. Meaning, yes, you gotta haul interstate or intrastate, either one, whichever one. Mm-hmm. One meaning that you can haul freight just in the state only. One meaning you can haul freight. Excuse me, exactly, up and down the coast in the country. So to acquire a MC DOT number, ballpark is 1,300-ish, 1,000.
One time.
That's one time.
Okay.
So after that, just walk through the process. Of course, you want to identify your equipment. That's where it gets subjective. Do I suggest going to buy a brand new truck? I don't. Because again, like my man quote, $200,000 truck, I got $240 now. Mm-hmm. As opposed to my trucks are yielding about 70, 60. Mm-hmm. We make the same dollar amount. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, once you start getting dedicated lanes, we'll talk about that too. You want to invest into your equipment. You don't want to break down when you want to. But get a middle of I'll buy my truck like Honda Accord, Toyota Camry. I get a middle of the road truck. Gotcha. I don't get the most expensive, don't get the cheapest. So a good truck right now run you about 50, 40, 50,000.
That's brand new?
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, what's the brand new? A brand new truck will cost you a brand new truck right now probably costs you trucks down a little bit, probably like 200.
About 200. That's 200,000.
Okay. So get your truck like 50. That's your down payment. And this way it get a little tricky. Let me tell you a little plot to how it can work. So people, commercial finance is real tricky. Well, trucking commercial finance, they're gonna want to see your they want to know you've been in business a couple of years. They want to see some history, potential tax return. So let me tell you how I did that. Again, I had the money. I got a lesson learned real quick. I had the money sitting. I could have cashed it out. But I wanted to build my credit. I wanted to kind of get in. So now people told me like, yo, 1 or 2 ways you can get in. You can buy into this loan. I might have paid like 30, 40% down. I do not do that. I'm not advising nobody to do that. That's crazy.
Oh, don't advise. You're not advising.
Absolutely not. I'm just taking my path. Yeah. So, but because I couldn't get out, I co-signers everything. So I do suggest get with a credit union. Now, this is what I did with my second truck. I never forget. This is why I kind of like lean towards the cash industry. How you getting your money? Let me just say that. If you want to get in it, go to your credit union, get a personal loan. I think they might have gave me $48,000 state employees. I took that, deposited that into my business checking account. I paid state employees back. I think 5 years at a time. I did a 5-year, $48,000. I think my payment was like $1,000 a month. Yeah, so like $1,050 to be exact. So yeah, so cool. I take that cashier's check, go buy your truck, now you're in the game. So cool. Now you got a truck. How do you get it? Get your truck. Get your MC DOT number. After that, you go to the DMV. You got tag. Tax tags 2290. 2290 is like a tax. I should know this and have no brain for it. It's gonna cost you $550. Your tag is gonna be like 3% of your sales tax in your truck, or your sales price in your truck. So that's subjective. But $22.90 tax and tags. You gotta get insurance. So I already budgeted to spend another. Just rounded up to 4,000. So now you got you know what I mean? You got you. So you know what I'm saying?
You ready to go?
Y'all, right? So yeah, no, not yet. They ain't got that far yet. You at probably about 6,000-7,000. That's just get the truck on the road.
That's after the truck.
Right. This is a very important part. That's why I tell people like to jump in and just think you're gonna take off. So the rule of thumb, once you get your MC DOT number, I think you got a proven up to 90 days. Let me tell you what that means. Truckers ain't gonna know. That means they're subjective to not give you freight up to 90 days. You might have a truck payment, you got insurance
payment.
payment.
You was waiting for February.
No, not really. No, that wasn't mine. This is what I tell people to do, right? And it's always too late. I'm like, yo, who was you talking to? Because everybody got a man, right? Well, my man. I got another story with that. So I tell people, you're going to get in it, go ahead and start a company, establish yourself. Gotcha. And wait till 2-3 months. We want to get that money now. Everybody, the man that told you he's making $8,000 a week, you ready to get the money. It's not going to happen. I'm just telling you right now, it's not happening. So go ahead and start the company. Let your company be proven. Guaranteed, when that 60 to 90 days hit, they don't care how many miles you ran. They just want to know that you've been established for that time. So, so boom, the traditional way, what people usually do, you get in it, get established, cool. So now you got your truck on the road, you got your driver. But now you got to get freight. Where you get your freight from? So sign up with a load board. We're gonna talk about that $1 million contract word because everybody, my man, you got a contract. No, you don't. I'm no hater, but it just don't work back then. You're not gonna get a truck because that's the case everybody do.
Okay.
So sign up with a load board. That
You said a low board?
Load board is what a load board is. Yeah.
It's like dispatch.
So you got your carrier or your shipper, then you got your broker, and you got your load board. Of course, dispatching, we'll break down the difference between brokers and dispatchers. I hear a lot of that talk. Oh, I'm a broker. Oh, you're a dispatcher or you're a broker. It's a big difference.
Big difference.
So, right, so then you sign up to load board, like $30, $40 a month. And now it's time to make cold calls. So now you're calling JB Hunts and I don't know, I have a brain fog. Anyway, you hit the board, boom. You got to identify you want to run. Do you want to run long distance? You want to run local? Do you want to run regional? You want to run southeast? So we get in detail what made sense for me. So now how you going to get paid? You got to get with a factoring company. A lot of people don't know this. 3% of your money come out every day. You know what I mean? So it's so many, you know what I mean? Now you done spend all this money to get on the road.
Well,
what you gonna do? What you gonna do for a breakdown?
We get on the road.
What you gonna do for a breakdown? You got some money? You got credit card? Yeah, it's real. You gotta eat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot. When I mean not in a discouraging way, it's just people not taking into consideration. So anyway, what else? So yeah, boom, you got your truck on the road. You gotta get paid. That's 3%.
Right.
So now we done spent the money now to get the truck on the road. You gotta get some fuel, bro. You gotta get y'all ain't gonna ask that. That's the biggest expense. That's the biggest expense. That's $1,500 a week. Gotta eat. Probably more than that. I think my fuel, it's more than that. But look at the plot twist. The more fuel you make, the more money you should be gross. Unless you got smoke in your truck instead of your fuel. Right? That's a whole nother thing. So it get wicked out there.
I'm sure. I done heard some more stories.
I can tell you probably one of everything. Other than a fatality or flip the truck, I can tell you a story about it.
Wow.
So yeah, you gotta fuel. You know what I mean? You gotta get paid. So it's a lot. But not discouraging, but it's just putting it in context.
You gotta be ready for this because it's gonna come. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
It's no way around it.
Yeah.
Like it's a part of the industry. You know what I mean?
So I have two quick questions. The first one is, what type of truck or what category do you suggest? Like, cause you was talking about a reefer truck, flatbed, tanker, heavy haul, box,
tanker,
all this. What industry or what entity do you recommend?
Me personally, I'm a miller. Go back to mental health. I'm a bunt person. I want to bunt get them. So it's probably gonna be your dry van. I mean, the one you see, this is a dry freight. Yeah, so that's probably gonna be your easiest to get into, the more plentiful freight. But on the flip side of that, it's not specialty, meaning that if you know it's plentiful, I mean everybody's gonna do it.
Right.
People always gonna do what the quickest and easiest way to get to it. So to answer your question, it's so subjective because again, I forgot about there's another specialty. It's called livestock. Big boy.
Oh, yeah.
I had a
chicken bread.
I guess the standing story, right? So every time I go to a certain QT, it's like I think it's a meat point. You see like 7, 8 cattle trailers, right? I mean, the smell is crazy. Dude always said, "Boy, every time I smell it, you know what?" I don't curse boy, I mean, it's money. You start thinking about it. Then you see the hogs. You see, you see the chickens and all that. So that's big boy industry. But anyway, me personally, I would go dry freight.
You did livestock before?
The only thing I've ever done was dry freight.
Okay.
I would entertain them. Excuse me, back to Chewy question. If I had a choice, once I get to my certain point, I would definitely entertain livestock. Absolutely.
That's nasty work.
Yeah, it's definitely, literally, but it's.
You gotta put the hogs and stuff on there, or they do that just like the trucks. They just
No, I've seen it happen.
You gotta know how to beg it first.
That's right. That's what man said, right? But now you hit the little, just come and walk up on it, and then they go up on a little joint, you close it. It's crazy.
And then the chickens thing, you gotta put them in. I know they ain't walking in the cage.
Nah, I think they kind of. I've never seen the chickens done, but
it's a system.
System.
You
got nothing for it.
Crazy, bro.
And to take it back to that real estate question, what happened with the real estate?
What?
Or what didn't happen with it?
No, it's what happened.
I'm messing with you.
What didn't happen? I lost my money. So all right, boom.
Don't be discouraged.
Mental health coming. It wasn't all bad. It just I didn't do my proper research. It was green. I was 29 years. You can't get no 29-year-old making. I'll show you the number, but it was a number. You know what I mean? And I don't come from that. My parents are lower middle class, good working people. So all this, even now, all this is new to me. Like all this, deemed successful in college. So what happened was I had two cats, two older gentlemen that were in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So I was approached. I was the money guy. So this is what happened first. Guy A was I don't want to speak out of turn or tell you wrong. Guy A was the realtor. He was getting the cribs, and the other guy was finding the people that were like the lending part. I don't know if it's coming. I'm trying to talk very safely. These cats went to prison for this.
Yes.
Well, they didn't go to prison for that. They ended it. So anyway, did a couple of flips, worked out beautiful. So cool. I'm like, all right, cool. Then I do like 10, 15 at it. Got like 15 back. Do 10 at the 15 back. So anyway, let's go bigger. Naturally. So I think I threw 40 grand at it to do a bigger deal. Deal didn't go so well. What happened on the back end, these cats were doing grow houses. So twofold what happened. They got jammed up on that, and then they got jammed up on some big, I think this was because a couple of my other homies got jammed up. It was like a big real estate ring or something. It was like a 100 person case.
Yeah.
So the blessing in that was a very expensive lesson learned, but the blessing knock on wood, my name was never on the paperwork. So, you know what I mean? But that's how I got burnt. So I had to take full 100% accountability.
You had to eat it.
Very like my CPA, Jewish cat. All right, big guy, let's try not to make them expensive lessons, man.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I just didn't properly educate myself. I was chasing the money.
Yeah, absolutely.
What question you got?
So look, quick thing. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we are the award-winning Nacho podcast, and we are here with the guy, the serial entrepreneur, Mabry Young. He's dropped so many gems today. If you missed this episode, please make sure you go back and watch the beginning of this episode to the end. And guess what? He pretty much set your trucking company up today.
I got you. It's a local, not to cut you, a good friend of mine named Rowena. Her company's called, my bad, bro. She's local. She's local, and I'll anybody want her contact, get her started. I'm gonna get yourself started. I got her for that. My people down in Charlotte insurance company, whatever contact they need. I got the people to get the trucks. My man Orlando Johnson.
Right.
Yeah,
and Chanel Foster just put the whole lineup up there. She ready.
What you mean?
Hope International Freight and Logistics.
That's me.
Okay.
Hey!
What you got?
Okay. So this game, this is the game that will be left for you. And it is called Not Your Average Strive or Survive. This game consists of being asked several questions about thriving in love or survival with money. This will require thought process and elimination, right?
Is this 50-50? Is this the man paying 50-50?
Simple. No, that's not. You respond by saying that you will thrive or survive. So the first question is, scenario is, you have the choice to live financially free. You own several multi-million-dollar businesses, but the only thing is you have to live with several health conditions. That's the first thing. The second thing is you have the chance to live your life happily and healthy with one person of your choice on your island, and the only condition is that you can only travel to see your family one time a year. Would you choose to thrive or unhealthy or thrive with money?
How long can I be on here?
I'm
43. I got about another good about 40 more summers. So. I'm real logical. You can't ask me this.
You thrive unhealthy with money or survive healthy on your island, but you can only see your loved ones once a year. What are you doing? Are you going to thrive or are you going to survive? Thrive is money and unhealthy. Survive is family once a year on the island.
Can I ask some questions first? Can I get some context?
Ask the questions.
All right, look, how long will be messed up out here?
What you talking about the health?
Yeah.
Any day. You're unhealthy. Any day. You living on a.
Because see, the one thing with the money is I can get the right doctors and pay for the. Nah, I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna take the thing with the health.
Okay, healthy on the island. You only see your family.
Because money ain't everything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why I got stories with that too. Because
Okay.
we got so much to talk about. What kind of time we got?
Run it down.
No, I got it. Well, let me get some context. Right?
Okay.
No, I have not made my I haven't met my goals, but I'm around some wealthy people, right?
Okay.
And what I'm learning, like they, it's not the money for them. You know what I mean? Like after you make a certain amount of money, I just think it was like a cliche, like nah, like these people just really, you know what I mean? Like they just want to live a fruitful life. You know what I mean? Like they're real big on family and trips and not even big trips. I mean, just family time. So, I ain't got to that bag yet, but at the end of the day, that's the goal.
Yeah,
that's the goal.
Okay.
Money ain't everything.
So,
what we got? What's next?
I guess real quick, I'm gonna definitely. I'm probably gonna just.
I thought we was going.
I'm gonna take option number one.
You gonna
first of all, I already have health issues.
Okay.
Lupus, so I'm living that, but I just don't have that multi-million-dollar business yet. So I need to see my family every day. I don't think I can do the year.
Your family every day? Hold on.
I need to see them more than once a year.
That's why I got FaceTime.
I don't think I will be able. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I want to be unhealthy, but I'll shoot my shot because I'm a multi-million-dollar person, and at least I got my family around me, and God is already destined. God already knew what was going to happen anyway.
Well, yeah, let me take mine back.
No.
You get all the content.
So I don't know.
No, I respect.
You're happier and healthier, like when you're around people. Do you know that?
True. Well, it all depends. That's subjective.
I'm just saying, like.
I'm like an introvert, extrovert. I don't like people. I don't like humans a lot.
But if you were in the house alone for a month,
oh God,
would you feel better?
Yes.
No. Than being in a month in the house with your family for a month, even if you guys didn't talk like that because you're an introvert. It's just the fact that they're around you.
Mm-mm.
You would?
I try to get them out. I'll leave.
Okay. What about you? What about you,
No, I'm
Kimberly?
joking.
Are you going on an island
I'm joking.
and only talk to your family for once every year with your loved one? It's just you and your loved one. Or are you going to have health issues, multi-million-dollar businesses, and be able to have access to your family and whoever else? Like family?
I think I'm going to have the health issues.
We just
and they cure stuff every day.
All right.
See, I was asking context. Y'all like, well, no. I said, I'll get the money and get you. Like, no. I'm like, oh, I get the money and buy me.
They got the dark
web.
You were going to drive for survival.
Buy me new legs and everything.
I don't understand what she was saying. Because it's saying, would you choose to thrive unhealthy?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's kind of
low. Or survive healthy on your island, but you can only see your
I'll buy me some more food.
No, you're unhealthy and you're super rich.
Legs,
and you can see your do whatever you want on the island.
Oh, that's the one where you see your family.
Yeah, that's
so you're rich and get to see your family. You're just unhealthy.
You're not secluded. So that means, of course, you can be able to see your family. Like you're living everyday life, but you're just unhealthy and you're rich as crap.
And then the other one is
you're healthy, but you're only on the island with your loved one, and you can only see everybody else in your family once a year.
See, that's kind of a loaded question. They need more content.
Loaded.
They need more content. Because it's like, I don't really like all my family. Then it's like,
there's a lot going on today.
I don't. They don't
like talking about she thriving. We know you taking the money with you. We know.
But I did. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I did one.
So which one
truck
would you
questions
go
up there.
Was it? Okay, hold on. I said, I already gave my answer. I'm having a health problem.
I'm healthy, man. I just gotta be healthy. I'm not gonna choose unhealthy.
Yeah, I don't want to say I want to have a health problem.
Nobody
it's hard. It's crazy. crazy.
But it's
We all got
Health is wealth.
I ain't
Health
ready.
is wealth, good people.
Yes,
You
it
can
is.
tell if you healthy.
Or
Don't let them fool you. Don't let them trick you off the streets. Go with health. Go with Mike Mabry.
yeah. Or you can be Mr. Burns.
Malik said I'm a survivor.
Period, Malik.
Survivor.
He healthy then.
And Chanel Foster said thrive and get a personal MD to go.
What you gonna say?
Somebody asked a question. I want to make sure I answer some truck questions.
Okay.
Trucking.
Oh, you did have one over here, remember?
You had a tricky question?
I kept one for
Go ahead
you.
and find. I'm gonna read this comment real quick. What he said, I'm taking the money.
Oh, who's that? Email me.
I'm taking the money to help issues. I gotta keep the money in my
No, she was saying you want more information.
Yes.
Oh, put your email in.
Is that your personal?
It's all good. No, my screen ain't crazy. You call me too. That ain't gonna answer. You call me.
She will have your information up there. You like,
Oh
how
yeah,
she get it?
seriously. We appreciate it, man. You don't play.
That's it.
She might be. She.
Well, hacking my bank account. Throw that in.
Okay, Chanel.
Tell my
What other skills you got?
You need some administrative assistance. You might can reach out to Chanel Foster, and she already heard the
Also, let's
numbers.
talk about regulations. That's what.
She already
That's
heard
what
the
you're
numbers,
looking
so
for.
don't be playing with them.
What numbers? My numbers?
Them numbers, so you know.
I work, man. I work for Hope.
Administrative assistant.
I work for Hope.
But they wanted to talk about the change in the industry,
What changed? It's so subjective. It's so
I
much
guess the
change.
market, like,
the regulation.
So this is what happened.
Yeah.
This is what I think this is what you're talking about. So what happened on COVID? COVID hit. Everybody was 20,000 there. I'm so mad I ain't getting none of that money. I'm so scared.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. That's money. I need that free dough.
Okay.
And so what happened? I think I don't. This is my thing, right? So I'm not mad at nobody. Right? You get some money. Trucking was getting real popularized at the time, so I don't think nobody did nothing wrong. In theory, like yo, shoot, I can make $8,000 a week, $20,000 a week. Come on, people. But anyway, that's what I thought would happen. Everybody jumped. I think you can look this up as a fact. I think it was 2021. My year's off, but I know for a fact one calendar year was the most acquired MCDOT numbers in history.
Wow. Oh, in history, not just for
In 1 year. The plot twist with that is like 2 years later was the most what do you call it? Forfeited.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You see how it worked? I'm like, these are so I'm paraphrasing, but so what happened is everybody talk this trucking dead. It's not dead. What happened is spiked so crazy. It's economically,
it's just like inflation type of thing.
Exactly.
Right?
So what happened is trying to recorrect itself. But it didn't recorrect itself fast enough. And I give you inflation. They said inflation. So this is what happened. My truck, my 66, the truck I bought in 2021 to kind of make it for dollars to make sense was 66,000, right? That next year, that same truck, same miles jumped to 109. Same truck. Last year, that same truck, when you match up the numbers, was 33. So what happened? The people were buying the trucks for 100,000. Now you got $100,000 truck note. But when you start talking about the fuel going up, but the rates going down, it's not balancing. So you stuck with this high note, fuel going up, but the rate's going down. So you can't thrive. You can't survive.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's when people are like, yo, it ain't, man. Because I hear, I don't know somebody that come, man, trucking dead, it's over.
Yeah.
Well, when you say it, depends on what you mean when you say that. Because you might be telling the truth.
Right.
For your knowledge or your position.
Where you at it, yeah.
But for the people who understand it, it's not dead. It's just, what was you doing with your money when you was making it?
Yeah.
Or what's your lifestyle? Like, true story. I got peers who, it's a true story. So, like, at the time, I don't mind telling them, I was probably making $4,000 a week net per truck. You know what I mean? It's a good number. I don't know if people money, you know what I mean? So,
you said per truck, though.
Yeah.
Don't let that go over your head.
Bill knocking on. Get all that, Joe.
Okay.
So, but now, so then, all right, the number might be 28 now. You know what I mean? But let's put it in context. Like, this is my personal operation. Man hours, if I got my trucks fully operational, I might be putting 10 man hours a week. I'm talking about when I'm 100% out the truck. If I'm running my trucks the right way, 10 man hours. Let's put dollars in. You can make $2,800 for 10 hours of work. Now, I'm not telling everybody to go take off and go get a truck.
Right.
So let me take a few steps back. My whole goal in trucking, right, when I was doing mental, because I got homies who still work factory work. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the average was $15 an hour. What's the number, Chu? Come on, help me out. You look smart. Get your glasses on. No, I'm talking about in general. So let me ask y'all this question. What's UPS make? What UPS make? Let's say, what's the good number?
15.
Like 15, 16.
40 hours a week. Come on, y'all. My brain ain't working. But what's that? I should know that offhand.
Me too.
15 is the
600?
40 hours.
600?
All right, let's bump you up to 7 with some overtime, right?
Okay.
40 hours, 50 hours a week, you're making $600. No, what was the number? I'm sorry. What's the number?
600.
Well, we went up $100.
I see.
600. If you're talking about 15 times 40, yeah.
So boom. You got child support, you got a car payment. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is 40 hours a week. So I'm just putting it in context.
Yeah.
So when I was out the truck 100%, my goal was only make $750 a week per truck. Now, before people jump on me, you know what I mean? Like, oh, man, ain't no money. How is it now?
No, that's money to me.
Now, in my head, I'm like, okay, if I do this 3 times, that's 20, that's 10, almost $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
But people don't know how to hustle. Oh, I'm a hustler. Are you? Or are you in the supply and demand industry?
Would you say you can't Instagram your way to this? You can't.
You can't fake it.
Like you said earlier.
But let's go back to, let's not miss this nugget. I'm about to drop on this because I got a lot of homies who are from around the way. Let's just say that. I'm a hustler. Are you? Man, I ain't trucking. How you can't make money in trucking, but we confusing the two.
Right.
Because just because you're in a system when a high demand, but you have a product. I'm trying to talk as safe as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Or just say good dope seller stuff. Don't necessarily make you hustle. I'm not telling people come for me, but I'm just putting it in context.
No, for sure. You speaking facts.
So you telling me you can't take a $30,000 investment and net $750 a week, but you're too prideful to go down to Target and make $800 a week on the night shift. You see what I'm saying? So you know, I don't want to go too far left. You know what I mean? But you know, but
dropping gems on that.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, yo, let's put it in context. You either need to go safely and work at UPS or Target, you know, or people knock the trucking game, but how you knocking it? And these are real numbers. And these are my worst case scenarios. And I can stand on that. So that was my goal. And I had my 2 trucks, yo, you give me my little $1,500 a week. And I had a broker that burnt me. I would say it's so much to talk about, man. Like, but I had dispatchers that tore my head off, you know what I mean? But I was green, I ain't know better. But at the same time, they still make sure I got my $750. The whole time they making $2,000 off my truck, my money.
Your truck and your money,
You know, but anyway.
And I think a lot of it has to do with your mindset.
Mindset, vision, and all that.
And because it's like how you said, the guy told you, don't look at how your truck look. This same truck gonna make the same amount as this pretty truck.
I run my trucks into the ground.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
taped up and all that.
And I think you gotta have a strategy. You gotta be focused on the goal. Like, if I gotta be out of town all month, communicate that to the family and put a goal together. Set goals like, okay, let me accomplish this.
And they go back to, not to cut you off, that goes back to Judah's question. They make you think about it. You'll have a plan. Like,
You have a plan.
You're not gonna come in trucking making capital gains. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
It's just not. But if you can realistically come in and say, okay, you 1 or 2 choices. You know you're not a 9 to 5. You know you want to work the factory. Go get your CDLs. Give yourself 2-3 years. You're gonna make 6 figures a year.
They said they were crying on that road. But we don't see. They ain't seen.
I would say, well, but it's twofold. Because so Ray worried about Jody coming. Shaniqua worried about Ray.
Out there on the road.
Dealing with Ray on the road.
Okay.
Or dealing with,
it is too bold.
Or dealing, you know what I'm saying? That's
it's a lot, man.
True story, like quick story. Lady called my phone years ago. She was like, she kind of lightweight going in. Like, I'm just, how's he out here working all these hours and for you, and he only bringing in $300 a week? I'm like, oh. He made $1,800. I know what he just made. But I can't. I'm not liable to tell her what he made. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, I know he's Indian. I know what he here for. You know what I mean? It ain't like nothing. Don't tell his business. Yeah, man. But back to key point you were saying, like, have a realistic measure. Yo, like, the gift and the curse about trucking, right? It's not pretty. I'll forwardly say this. It's considered sometimes, depending on how you look at it, a second-hand industry, meaning it's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And it's not the college student. It's not. You know, and what really pushed me, because I got both stories. I definitely want to tell this story, kind of a light bulb when I saw it. I have a peer that's here local. I'll say the industry, they're an attorney. So we were having a little healthy debate. And I had said something like, yeah, like, you know, we getting attorney money. And like, they looked at me like a slight. It was like, no. And I'm like, and it kind of dawned. I'm like, yo, it's a people or person that really like look down upon the truck driver. I see it all the time, whether people admit it or not. Right. The truck driver is almost looked down upon. It's dirty. It's not. You know what I mean? You ain't smart. Whole time, like I know more millionaires in trucking. I can stand them. I know, like you know, I got a lot of love for people. I know more millionaires in trucking in any industry than I probably know. I got arms reach of different industries. Like, right. Yeah, like you know, like heavy numbers.
Yeah, we appreciate you pushing that narrative because a lot of people think trucking. Yeah, for sure.
I make trucking look cool. That was my standing joke. I'm about to make trucking look cool, but nah, that was my theory. Yeah. So when I go talk to them 17-year-olds, you gotta go to college, man. I might pull over some jewelry or some clothes that they can identify. Like so once a year I go back to shop, talk to the kids, right? I purposely wear the coolest sweatsuit, whatever's in it. I don't like those name brands, but you know what I mean? And I guarantee, not boasting to brag, I get the most receptive energy because I look like them. And I'm talking about rap, and I'm like, hello, Mr. Mabry, what you do, bro? And I start talking to them, I tell them numbers. And the next thing you know, the certain tie guys over there looking at me, you know what I mean? But they want to know what I do.
Well, this shit you have on the pants.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? I want a sweatshirt. I'm not going to buy it, but need a lot.
But that's good. That's a good point, and that's what I always push the narrative of. Even when we out in the community or we mentoring or empowering anything, just be yourself. I'm not putting on no suit and try to look like this professional or this public speaker. I'm just coming as myself because you gotta catch their attention. You know what I'm saying? They want to see something that look like them. So I always stood on that, and that's good that you picked that up.
Man, y'all shortening this thing up. I had so much.
Well, guess what? We're inviting you back for part 2. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got no more gifts.
He said he don't have any more gifts. And you have to hold yourself. Why you want a Stanley Cup?
Yeah, we gotta bring you gifts now.
We cannot see that. We cannot
talk about it. I said the song. Stanley Cup. Show your bag.
Right here.
Gifts, gas.
We got Starbucks and Target.
Hold on one second. So which you say one more time? You start say one more time. Come on, Chu.
Sheets, Starbucks, and Target.
Yes.
And a Stanley. Yes. This is over.
Why? The bag.
The bag is
Baby, did you know this by yourself?
1,000%.
We're so proud of you.
Okay.
Now, if y'all want to give me a gift card back.
No,
I'm good. They doing too much talking.
Listen, I can't wait to pour my Starbucks in my Stanley.
No, man, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We love gifts. We appreciate it.
Let's go about it too, man.
Yeah, we'll definitely bring you back.
We got to.
I feel like we need to scratch the surface.
Yeah, we don't want it too far apart, so check your schedule. Let us know your availability.
Just edit it and put it out next week.
Somebody just edit it. Oh, shout out to our new manager.
Okay.
He's now in the podcast industry.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I've been asked to do it. It's so crazy, right? Like I'm blabbing now, but I really don't be talking. Like I don't like people.
Oh man,
people crazy, man.
They are crazy.
False narratives. Everybody got a bad. Everybody come over here. Everybody rich and balling. Like. I know you in real life, bro. I know you in real life.
Y'all see all these notes I got, and it ain't even necessarily that I want to go to trucker business. This just applies to.
Come on, get some truck money. You ain't gonna step on no toe.
I'm really smart, but I don't know if I can
handle it. All right now.
I don't know if I can handle it.
So we gotta give away some money.
I'm telling you, like you over the 5 businesses you had last time.
It's done. I'm 100% trucking.
I see. Okay.
Let me put it in context, right? So boom. I know 3 people I talk to every other day. Okay. The lowest person got 60 trucks. The highest got 130. I'm gonna put it in context. Just kind of like not a flex, but just kind of like yo, like I don't know what these people talking about. Like the lowest amount of miles I believe is 75,000. The most miles is I think he went like 280, something like that. Just multiply by 2 on the low end. You know what I'm saying? So we talking people making like 150 up to 400,000 every Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting an age group. I don't like to make comparisons, but I do it for me to kind of put it in context, get a target and shoot at. So we talking on a low end of age-wise 48 and the oldest 56. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting in context. He's local dude. These people are from Greensboro.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, we so cool as a person.
This money, don't you?
But I'm just not going to tell you why. Let me tell you the point about the make. We so cool as a people, right? Because all these people I'm naming, I guarantee they'll walk right by you won't be at the point. And it's kind of crazy, like these are yes, they're non-black, these are Caucasian men. But the thing is crazy because we had these crazy open dialogue conversations. Like, you know, the questions they be asking me, the biggest thing is like, why so many women? And why the cars and the ring? They want to be in tune of like the culture. But it's not, you know, I'm not taking up, I'm just putting it, you know, just for the lack of conversation. Their theory is they won't understand it. Like, it's why? Because they don't understand it. I really sometimes don't be having no answers on it. I'm like, damn, no. You know, and the whole time they be looking like dusty. You know what I mean? Well, we would call it dusty. I don't call a person dusty, but yeah, but they be.
And our culture on the other end is looking like looking at the wealth.
So this is what I coined from the mental health area. I think we have a show me mind frame. You know what I mean? We got a show. We can still talk about it.
Yeah, they can still hear you.
Yeah.
We got to show me mind frame. You know what I mean? I got to show you what I'm doing.
From the show me state.
Yeah, because but we go deep. You know, we ain't never had none as a culture. Once we get it. Yeah, man. Like we gotta. Like I said, I don't think we scratch surface because of trucking, because it's like I can kind of tell you like my new mind frame and my new goals. Like for example, let me show you something cool, right? Just to kind of put it in context. He's a peer. And this is what he sent me the other day, right? So we talked. He got 9 trucks. And this is how he flex. Like, look at the flex. We have a conversation. How many want to hide? But we talking about Jordans and Langdon and gallery department. Man, about like 40 hours.
So basically, it all goes down to.
So this is what trucking doing.
Your mindset.
Change your mindset, change your circle, your approach.
Mindset, peers.
Yeah, I had a whole thing about that I want to talk about.
I gotta say one thing. You want to know one thing that I have noticed about a lot of our peers? A lot of our peers, we want, but we don't even have a plan.
No plan.
We don't have a plan.
On top of that, we get the plan. Guess what we don't want to do? We lazy. I don't want to say lazy. We don't want to put the work in. We don't want to, you know what I mean? Like we have the instant.
But if you don't have a plan,
it's true.
Then what are you putting work into? And then if you do have a plan, if you don't want to put the work in, how far do you think you're gonna get? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We got a part 2.
We got to
because I really feel like I don't want to short nobody, and I'm no guru, guys. I'm just telling you my plan and my measures. But yeah, it's so much to it with trucking. Like, it's a lot. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
We ain't even really getting to the meat and potatoes. My personal opinion, but you know, we can wrap it up.
Cool. So listen, y'all. At the end of the day gotta end. And we all got the same 24 hours. So listen, if you're just now tuning in, please make sure you go back and watch this episode. This episode was an amazing episode. So many gems were dropped. So much free game. Things was discussed on here that you have to pay to get the information for. So make sure you share the live and make sure you're tuning in every Monday at 7 p.m. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna pass it on to Kimberly, and she's gonna go ahead and see.
It's like the man behind the green screen.
It's Sonia with the shares.
Well, we was trying to read the rest of the comments. Well, you gonna get okay.
Well, I don't see. Okay.
Chanel, we got it. Thank you.
Oh, screen frozen. Thank you, see, nice.
We still on? I thought I was.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's go then. Come on, y'all get these questions. I want to tell the people some stuff. I don't want
Malika Bob says that's the most of the new generation. She has 2 spins this week. We do have 2 spins this week.
We might have 3.
We might have 3 because shout out to Fitz Apparel. Fitz Apparel donated a 25 this week. So
Thank you, Keisha.
are we doing 3 25s? Are we doing a 25 from last week and a 50 from this week? How are we doing it, team? What are we doing?
No matter to me.
3 spins or 50 and a 25?
A 50 and a 25.
50 and a 25.
That's fine with me.
What you say, Malik? 50 and a 25? What we doing?
What Malik got to do with the spinner?
Nothing.
Is it some more? Is it some?
this week?
Are there other names I need to add to the list, or?
We have a wheel that we're gonna spin, a nacho wheel. You see it right there on the screen.
Oh,
that's a nacho wheel. So we spin every week, and we get about $25.
Can I spin it? Can I spin it?
Yeah.
Do I get the money?
No, you don't.
You have the money, baby. You can have the money.
You get a Starbucks gift card.
Re-gift. I'm gonna re-gift it. I'm gonna re-gift it. Give it back. You don't want it?
So the future is 50 and 25. Okay, so we're gonna roll with the 50 and 25, y'all.
All right, now. So, was there any other names that needed to be added on, or?
From last week, we had a name from last week.
No, we just doing 2 spins.
2 spins right now. Go ahead.
Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in to Not Your Average Podcast. Before we do this spin, we do want to thank everyone for coming up, for tuning in. Thank you, Establishing Safe Cultures.
Yes,
I mean, y'all just threw it to me. I was like, wait a minute, it's other stuff.
We all coming up. You on this live, we coming up.
We are coming up, that's for sure. So yes, make sure that y'all, if you missed the beginning of the live, we did go over the Establishing Safe Cultures workshop, so you can always tune back into that and catch up and make sure that you're registering your children. And if you want to volunteer, that you do that as well. It is taking off this Saturday. So thank you guys for all of that. Did you have any final words before we do the big spins?
Me?
Yes.
Final words.
Last thoughts.
Thank God come out. God bless you.
Okay.
No, I ain't got no words.
Okay.
Now we do need to do a part. So I really feel like I don't want to short nobody. I really feel like I didn't give.
You have more to offer.
Yeah, because I really feel like I gave what I was supposed to give.
Well, you burst the surface, so we will definitely have you back. Part 2.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Cool. This is why we need a Patreon.
I have a few comments.
You know?
Winslow Rose said, Big Maddie.
What up, Wins?
What's up, Winslow?
Big Trucker.
Also,
what up, Driver?
Shout out to Carol Coverage. Hi. Thank you for tuning in always.
Yes.
Wendy says this is the best interview.
Oh.
It's keeping my wheels rolling. My mind is so intrigued. Thank you, my favorite podcast and Mabry.
Yes, Wendy.
She also says, yes, we millionaires in trucking. I'm Mabry, and his wife is new trucking partner in my mind. We running them trucks.
Come on, let's get it.
And yes, I pray.
I believe
I
talk crazy.
Interview.
He
said the numbers is big.
Right.
All right, now. So back to the wheel. If you have went ahead and shared the live tonight, then we have added your name to the Nacho wheel.
Yes.
If you do not hear your name called, definitely put it in the comments so that we can give you your fair chance at winning $25. So beginning from the top, we have Miss T. Nice Rose, Campbell Nicholas, Elizabeth Christina Rankins, Malik Good Vibes, Teresa Michelle Davis, Ivy G, Angel Gilmore, Orenzi Hooks Jr., Torrance Evans, Tanya Dillards Evans, Selena Glover, Jason Harrison, Nakia Neal, Raven Hooker, Nezia Martin, Stevie Aisha Mills, and AJ. So again, if you did not hear your name, can you put it in the comments so we can add you to the wheel?
Yeah,
if you shared.
Yeah,
did you share the live?
I've shared my wisdom.
That's okay.
I'm trying to get money.
It's 50 and 25.
I need both of them. Put my name first.
Let me give you a few names from last week. We have Karen Chestnut on here from last week. It's not fair. T. Nice Road was from last week. We have Torn from last week.
Torn Evans?
Yes. We have Nakia Neal from last week. Of course, Chanel Foster, Malik Good Vibes, Travis Gilmore from last week. We have Angel Gilmore. Is she on there? We have Diamond Morris,
Oh, Angela, that's my
Dominique,
favorite too.
Dominique Davis, Michael Chestnut, Alana Allen. We have Empire 45 Magazine,
Hey.
Jason Harrison, Ashley Banks, trying to get everybody. We have Campbell Nicholas, Crystal Harrison, EJ King, sorry, Dante Donnell. We just had to make sure we're fair, y'all. We have Zantuan Easy Worthy.
If Torn can be on there, I can be on there now.
I am crying.
I ain't gonna be on there.
Tanya Dillard Evans. And those are all the ones that I see so far. One there. All right, yeah, so we have the big wheel.
And we do big wheel, big money. Let's go. So, do you want to do the 50 first or the 25? We'll let you decide.
Me?
Yes.
Which one?
Do the 25.
Right, $25.
Right, 25 it is.
I don't know nobody.
How
win.
much you spend?
Me?
Okay. Yes. Now, this is a very important amount. So,
I don't know nobody.
take
win.
care.
The thing, you know what I mean?
It'll come. There you go. Okay.
Right.
So, whenever you're ready, just click it.
This. What that? One click.
Anything. Any part. I don't think it's. There you go.
Mabry is spinning the wheel, guys.
It says
Mabry
click
is
to spin.
Okay.
Okay.
She about to fall out, but she not already. I can tell people how you
Who won the 25?
Okay. So now you got to announce the person.
Dante Donnell.
Yes.
You guys think about work? Because I read.
Dante is on the road. Dante on the road.
I talk my son.
So look, this time you gotta say it with a little more enthusiasm. Like,
Dante, that big 2-5.
yeah! That's what we're looking for. Okay, you ready?
Pause. Pause for the moment. I'm sorry. I didn't say that word. Talk to the mic.
I'm sorry. I know.
Okay.
All right, what we got?
So we're gonna click it one more time.
All right.
Clicking on the round.
See y'all in the
Anywhere.
beginning. Shout
Anywhere,
out to
yeah.
Fitz Apparel.
Or do the
Thank
middle,
you
just so we
much
can.
for the donation.
All right.
One more time.
Appreciate you guys
Remember.
so much. Please make sure y'all copy Fitz Apparel as well.
Here we go.
It's Keedrick Open.
Here we go.
T Money, Tanya Dillard Evans.
Hey! And she is T-Money because she done won $50.
Right.
Bam.
Right.
All right, one more time for me.
Dillard Evans.
Put my name on it. Come on.
And
I can't play.
Dante
I
Donnell.
ain't playing, bro.
You can play next week when you share the live. So you gotta be watching it
You can share the live.
and share it.
I ain't on Facebook
You
right
play
now.
Facebook right now.
The people that ran me off Facebook. Ran me off Facebook. I couldn't take it
So
over.
sorry.
I done seen somebody with money phone and boy, you man,
Okay.
It's a lot over there.
So listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for another amazing episode with your award-winning Nacho Average podcast and the big guy up in here, Big Mabry Young. And listen, please make sure you guys go back and watch this episode if you're into any kind of business because he definitely dropped some gems. And we are expecting you back for part 2. And we're going to hold you to your word, okay?
That's my word.
Absolutely.
Say no more. Well, thank you so much. Do you have a
I
quote for
appreciate
us,
y'all.
Rachel?
Quote.
It's on my phone. My phone is on display.
Go ahead. Give us a
I
quote.
ain't got this.
Go ahead. What you got?
I ain't got nothing for these people. I don't like these people.
I'm gonna use one of yours.
Not them, but I don't like people, man.
Go ahead.
I got people. Go ahead.
You said a quote earlier. You said
Yay.
your mother's favorite quote was what?
Oh, pride and ego keep you broken lonely.
There you go.
We'll keep you.
We had a dig deep for that.
Right.
That's the quote.
Damn.
So thank you guys for tuning in, and go ahead, Will.
I'm your name, man. William Husky 365.
And I'm your girl Ashley Good, better known as Ash Fish when I come to your city.
Yes, and I'm Kimberly Husky, also known as Miss Chewy Monroe.
Who are you, sir?
Mabry in Greensboro.
Oh.
All right.
Short and sweet.
That's it, man. Real simple, man. That's it.
All right, maybe. Well, guess what? It's a
Can't wait to
wrap.
come back. Oh, that's what the thing was.
Yes, you want to hit it?
I want the What is that? That's on it?
No, it's not.
No, it's,
Can
I
you get
can
another
get
thing?
one.
Go ahead next time.
What bone? You got a bone? You got the bone?
I got this. Well, no, I ain't gonna do this.
Go and do it. That ain't scary.
Okay.
And I'm a princess. Really sure.
I'm sorry. How about that one?
What y'all doing for Friday?
This is getting worse by the day.
Okay, hold on. See, now you got me working. I'm about to charge you.
Yeah, we'll work.
That's okay.
I forgot you got the money.
No, I ain't saying that's okay. See me an invoice.
You don't like that?
I'm not doing the last one.
That's more your
Say
speed.
it again.
Who is that?
Little John, ain't it?
Hey!
That's a cool little thing. What you got to say? Give me one.
So now Mabry is now the podcast manager. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
get it.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate
And
that.
All right.
together we are who and what?
Not your average podcast.
That's your average podcast.
Yes.
Thank you guys. We out.
Love to hear it. All right. Time for me to go potty.
I'm gonna need this.